Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Hi.
Welcome to HYPERSAPIEN
Hey,
TV.
what's up, guys?
G'day.
Welcome from G. And we have Mark,
G'day.
Cody, the Aussie Brony, and we have Roger, of course, Odger, the pirate,
Odger.
aka Odger, the Wolfman. Growl. Rawr.
I don't know if I'm a European or American wolf here.
You could be any wolf that you want to be, as long as you're not a late wolf when you're calling me for dinner. So we'll go through the chat. I know that we had Cody in first, but besides that, and we had Stylesy. Shout out to Stylesy and Dave C for being Funkin' Hungry members. I really appreciate that. And then we'll get onto the restream chat. We have some bloke called Dog Whiskers in the house. I think apparently he's been eating his dog biscuits because he's full of energy. He's full of energy. I think he's been chasing his tail for the last 15 minutes. You know what dogs are like. So welcome, Dogface. How are you there? And we have Stylesy again. Apparently, Dogface says she's like a human sleeping bag. He must be on some serial killer stuff right about there. My man, finally someone with some sense. We have Mark Shed Talk in the house. G's running late, probably playing with the neighbor's cat. I was just telling these guys about bits and pieces. We have Gamer Shan. Must be from Cody's channel.
Yeah. Yep.
Must be. I've never seen them before.
Well, hello and welcome to HYPERSAPIEN TV, where we have all these little TV screens from all different channels that are representing all sorts of channels.
Oh, yeah.
Roger's already in the chat. He's already promoting us like he does. Appreciate that, Roger.
I try.
Stylesy's already noticed that Cody's got another box of Pepsi Max to add to his wall of victory.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Mortal Kombat. Cody's like, "Oh, I've finished them," and he drinks another box of Pepsi.
Go have a look at Dogface's comment there. He goes, "Oh, sheet, they're here."
Yeah. It's like a dog in headlights. Once he sees us, runs away. But before we fully get into this, of course, we have HYPERSAPIEN TV here. So this is G from HYPERSAPIEN TV. We have Mark from Mark Shed Talk, Cody, the Aussie Brony from Cody, the Aussie Alistair fan Brony down there, and we have Roger, who represents Roger the Pirate and Robbo Five Life.
He's
boys. Welcome. I reckon Dogface is definitely on the sherbets tonight.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
That's all right. Have a milky bar for us.
That's it.
Dogface. Have a couple for us.
We don't mind.
Well, he's definitely getting a bit rowdy. That's all right.
Wow.
We love you either way, I guess, Dogface.
Yeah. He's probably doing it on your channel, because if he did it on mine, Nightbot had come in and give him a what for?
Yeah, I think he learnt. I reckon he learnt from that, didn't he? He's scared
probably.
of Mark Shed Talk and Nightbot.
Peter's also in our chat. Peter from up north in North Queensland. There, he's lurking in in the background there. Brad's strung out. He's sitting on my channel, unless he's gone over to somebody else's. But g'day, Brad. G'day, Peter.
For some reason, I can't see them in the chat for some reason.
Yeah, it came up before we went online. So if they pop in another comment, because
once you're in Restream the studio, because I ducked in earlier and saw Cody and Stylesy, and then when I went out and come back in, all those comments disappeared.
Yeah.
Like it reloads it once it's in the studio. But yeah, anyway, welcome Brad and Peter. Thanks for joining us in the Madhouse tonight.
And the other thing is, if they're on a paired channel, they don't come up until we go live. Once we go live, then they go. It's a bit of a downside. Okay. I wish they would, you think that once you're paired up, you could, but I suppose.
Because I believe
probably
StreamYard. I believe StreamYard used to have them all, didn't it? Like once.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's been a while. It might,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's
it
been
would
a
be
minute.
nice to have. Would be nice to have all of the comments from because I could go onto my YouTube channel and have a look at all the comments. But I did notice Cody when I was setting up. I noticed Cody said in before even G was out. So saw that. And I saw
Nice.
Stylesy. Stylesy is saying, or Stylesy is
Styles.
our producer
also.
or our director or whatever, director Stylesy. He's saying Nightbot has no sense of humor. And
Lee from London.
Nightbot.
London will join the chat later on, laugh out loud.
He's from London.
Shout out
Lee.
to Lee and Charinator and all the people over at First Floor Audio.
Chat. The old Scottish Terminator.
Yeah, I haven't seen him lately. He hasn't been doing any lives, so not sure what he's up to.
Yeah. Hope he's all right.
Fortunately, a lot of times when Lee's live, I'm like getting ready to start my morning. Like sometimes just to like it, say hello to everyone. But there Lee is, or singing away or whatever he does, singing about London. I'm a London girl, or whatever the song is.
London
world.
That's it. With the daylight saving thing, he comes on at 8 o'clock in the morning now. And going about doing my thing. So I do get to. I usually try and pop in and say hello, and but then I get caught up and have to actually do any work. Actually, have to do some work.
Yeah, the old cheeky Simon himself, I believe, is over on Mark Shed Talk now. He's saying, "I think Nightbot cannot defeat me. He's a real boy." And director Styles, he's saying it's currently 11:40 a.m. in London, so he's just keeping us in the picture. And then Dogface is saying, "Man, I love Lee. He is live at 8 a.m., bro. I ain't about that life." Pretty sure that says it all. Like that, that covered all of the topic. I was going to say, don't dogs get up early? But then I remembered it's the worm that the early worm gets or the early bird gets the worm, isn't it?
The early worm gets the bird.
The early dog gets the bone, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Depending on how big the worm is, the worm might, or the spider gets the bird.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Praying mantis. Have you seen them? I swear they're one of the most vicious animals around. They can catch a bird and just start chewing on it because they don't have venom or spider webs or like web or whatever. They just they don't have. They just start eating it alive. I've seen some videos and I'm like, bloody hell, they're brutal. If they were the size of like a car, we'd be fucked. They just grab us and. My early worm just gets a slap and gets told to settle down. Is that an early worm or is that morning wood?
The stream's already R-rated. Holy shit.
Welcome to HYPERSAPIEN TV.
Another 10 minutes and we've been talking about early wood already.
Yeah.
Piece of cow.
It's a cow.
It's a cow.
Face. We're all at the round table.
Oh, he's gone. Lost it.
Oh, good. We talk crap about it.
No.
Talk crap.
We wouldn't. No, we wouldn't do that, G. You're a good bloke.
This is what you said 5 minutes ago.
Don't let the women know that, though. Women like bad boys. You have to pretend.
Oh, I'm not a bad boy, so.
Peter says the little old lady gets them all.
You would be a bad boy if you was around, Cody.
Oh, that's right. That was that nursery rhyme, wasn't it? Yeah.
The little old lady gets them all.
What?
We need philosophy from Roger. The only one that can save us right now is Roger. And even Roger's laughing, saying that, the stream's already uncontrollable.
Well, I think to get some philosophy out of Roger, he probably needs a few more under the belt.
Yeah, what's it? I'm drunk when I'm sober, and I'm drunk. What was? I'm sober when I'm drunk.
I'm drunk or I'm sober when I'm drunk or sober. Yeah.
Said that about.
What a great quote.
It was a bit silly.
That one needs to go down in history. You know, like that's the quote for Roger for life. But yeah, I believe Roger gets more sober as he gets drunk, pretty much.
Yep.
Women like money, that's all they care about. Hey, there might be a few women watching. Can't say that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You're pretty when I'm drunk. Maybe.
I thought I was pretty when you're not drunk. Now I feel upset. You only like me when you get your beer goggles on.
What, you're saying we're all ugly bastards when you're drunk?
That's why he drinks, Cody. That's why the old dog face gets a few drinks into him before we start, so he can be like, oh, bloody hell, I can put up with these guys now.
That's it.
So besides all the banter, how is everyone, and how's everyone's week, and how's everyone in the chat? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
The week's going pretty fast. The weekend's going even faster. I mean, look, Saturday night already.
Yeah,
I'm getting a new truck at work, so I was sitting in there the other day. It'll be delivered Thursday. A nice new Isuzu, and then there'll be a changeover period where the body is taken off the current truck I'm driving and put on the new one. It's all got to be set up and all that sort of stuff. I'll be in a different, smaller service truck to do what I do, and then I'll be in the new one in hopefully about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Has the new one got any new bells and whistles or anything? Or?
Yeah, well, she's automatic, and it's got a 10-inch, 10.2 inch or whatever it is, infotainment display screen. So you can have well, I don't know yet. It'll have a choice of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So regardless of what platform you use, you can plug into it.
The first thing that comes to my mind is Mark's going to be watching the Wi-Files on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been cranking the Wi-Files actually. I really am enjoying their stuff. They put a compilation episode out today, and it's actually a good way to catch up and review episodes that you haven't seen or ones that you may not have seen. So I really what I like about it and why I sort of tend to bang on about it is he's a good storyteller. He gives both sides.
He presents very well. He's done an excellent job. Yeah,
you get that comedical interaction, heckle fish, and I've really not fallen in love, but I really admire the guy because when they do the After Files once a month, and that's where they stream for about 3 hours or something like that, and they have their team on. He does a lot of talking. They do super chats, of course, and you get to learn more about him and how he's got to where he has today. And him and his brother Gino, they go back a long way in sort of the entertainment business. They know a lot of people, Joe Rogan and various other people like that. So it's it's really enjoyable, and I look forward to watching it.
Well, when
behind the scenes stuff.
When I finally get back into painting, I'm definitely, because a lot of times I'm at my desk, so it's nice to have background stuff, sometimes music or whatever, but I will be able to catch up on a lot of that sort of stuff, that content that I'm normally, like not really paying attention to because I'm doing all sorts of other stuff. But when I'm painting, I can multitask and paint and listen and watch. So I need to catch up on some of Wi-Files and also Joe Rogan. There's a few interviews of his that I want to catch up on. I don't know if you know the actor Terrence Howard.
Yes.
That supposedly the interview with him was pretty controversial, or people, because he was saying like some quite real or out there stuff that, like normally being that involved in Hollywood, and if you're kind of against Hollywood, you normally try to cancel you or they try to make you look crazy. So it'll be interesting. Heard a little bit or seen a little bit of what he speaks about. He speaks about, I believe, him having a pattern for AI before it was like mainstream.
Yeah.
He's like sold it or something like that. Like he was a part of it, involved in it, and sold it. And so it's quite controversial. Or people was talking about it, and also Cat Williams. Haven't watched the whole of him on Joe Rogan, but when he was on another podcast at the beginning of the year, it was very controversial when he said a lot of he exposed a lot of stuff in Hollywood, and the fact that he didn't sell out and join the Illuminati or whatever you want to call them. Obviously, that's just a blanket term, a word just to, like a lot of words that become controlled, or you're crazy if you say those sort of words. But yeah, he didn't sort of join and sell out or whatever you want to say. So he is still really popular, but he could have a lot more money and influence if he did sell out.
Yeah.
But he's recently had one with probably 4 to 6 weeks ago, but he had one with Joe Rogan as well that I'd love to catch up and just listen to. He's a very interesting, intelligent man. He's a comedian, and so is Joe Rogan, obviously comedian, and he does other podcasts and presenter and other stuff. But they're, they're funny. It's like you're saying, I guess, about Y-Files. Like, they're very interesting, intelligent people, but if you're good at doing what you do, you can put a bit of humor and have a bit of a laugh. And then I guess I don't want to, toot our own horn, but I guess we do that over here on HYPERSAPIEN TV a little bit. We speak some serious stuff, and then all of a sudden we start talking about, red rockets or dog biscuits or whatever.
How can
everything here?
How can you read 150 books a day? Is that even possible?
Jeez.
At least you read 2 pages of 150 books.
Well, some people do speed read, and they read every third letter or something like that, or skip a page or something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that I really need to absorb the page. So, I find myself going over it, maybe even if it's interesting, I'll go over it again, or it'll take a while for my brain to really analyze it. Did I just read what I read? And I read it again. But something, you can absorb it and just. I don't know if you guys have seen Short Circuit, the film about a robot, Johnny Five, and he reads a book and he's done. So maybe that's Cat Williams. Maybe Cat Williams is Johnny Five.
Well, the actor Brent Spiner, who played Data in Star Trek: The Next Generation, there was an episode where he did that sort of thing. He actually did it a couple of times. So. Oh,
jeez.
What was that? Was that Cody?
Train? No. Jeez, imagine if I could fart like that, though. Oh, shit.
That was a bloody Robbo the Disabled Vlogger doing another bloody train video, was it?
Well, I usually get
the vlogger.
These cool winter nights, the sound really echoes, and the local showgrounds is not that far away from me as the crows fly, and neither is the railway line. And quite often, the trains will be coming through and they're blowing their horns because people are on the tracks or something like that. Well, there's several level crossings, so they have to blow their horns. It's a requirement, and the sound just travels.
It wasn't any of us.
You just scared Roger, Dogface. Relax.
No, that's it. What the hell are you on about? What the hell are you about? The rock eyebrow. The rock eyebrow.
Oh.
I just had to muted my mics because the train was going past as well here, funny enough. So,
Wow.
I thought I lived near the train station. That's down the road from me.
But anyway, what was happening? So Cat Williams, he does drink a lot of Hennessy normally on these interviews, so maybe 150 books was 1 book a day. Maybe you just added the 50 by mistake, Maybe Dogface gave him some of his dog biscuits and they were getting a bit too excited. now next time you shower, look for the warmest place. Was that where the peephole from Dogface is looking in? Drilled a hole into the bathroom.
You've been quite busy lately, G. You've been putting out a bit of content on your channel there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying. I need to put stuff on HYPERSAPIEN TV, and G the HYPERSAPIEN has been slowly cruising along. It's up to, I don't know, even know now, but that one video is almost 17,000 views.
Holy hell.
My decent painting video, I guess. Obviously, Funkin' Hungry is monetized, so I'm trying to keep that going. Yeah, G the HYPERSAPIEN is 875 subs. That's not too bad for a channel that I haven't done content on for bloody ages.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've still got a few videos I need to put on Funkin' Hungry, and just haven't had really time to edit properly. I normally, when I have some free time, go in and edit a bit, start arranging stuff, start arranging the intro, the outro, put in some transitions in, and all other stuff. But yeah, I'm just a lot busy out and about these days than I was when I started the channel.
Well, that's the way things happen, and I'm getting into a stage now. Like I was doing something today with the forklift, and I'm thinking, geez, I should have just taken some short videos and made a rough video, because I think it'd make interesting content to put on my channel. And I just never did it. I thought about it, but I never did it. But, yeah, anyway, I just got to get my finger into. I just got to get into that habit of, recording some stuff and then sitting down and doing what you do and edit it together.
Yeah,
make it a bit coherent. That link I just put up, that's a real interesting talk. It goes for like an hour and a half or something, an hour and 10 or something. Anyway, it's by Ross Coulthard. And you guys know I like my UFOs and things like that. And Ross Coulthard is an Australian investigative reporter. He's currently on contract with an American TV station, and he's been deep diving into the UFO subject to the point where he's talking to people who have actually worked or been part of what they call the program. Now, the program is where the United States of America is reverse engineering crashed or downed UFOs. And and it's a real eye-opener to hear him listen and talk about the people he's talking to and what they're telling him. It's pretty out there.
I'd imagine by now they would have reverse engineered the technology, wouldn't they? Because
well, that's what a lot of people are saying. However, it's still there's the black world where they reckon the black world is 50 years ahead. So we might have an iPhone 14, they've got an iPhone 24 or something like that.
Like the military always has like stuff that's like maybe even 10 years advance what civilians get.
I just, once again, I just find it really interesting. Also, the other channel I talk about is the guy in America, Preston Dennett. He puts out an episode every week on YouTube, and he's been concentrating lately on humanoid encounters, people who have encounters with humanoid or humanoid type people from another planet or something like that. And it's not just one or two cases. He presents about 10 every week, and it's just phenomenal, the stuff he puts out. Plus, he's written like 32 books. He's in the process of writing another one. And when he started out, he was a skeptic. He didn't believe it. And, he's just a phenomenal researcher.
Yeah, I watched one of his live streams the other day. He was talking to an Australian lady and an American lady, and they were speaking about, just like astral traveling and just all sorts of different stuff when it comes to spiritual side of stuff. And they all had different opinions, and they all had different knowledge or different levels of, like understanding of what they were talking about. It's kind of interesting though, and it was some like when I was just when people are live, it shows it's live, and I just put it on. Didn't really plan to put it on for that long, but just it turned out to be pretty interesting. So it just stayed on, and then I ended up having to do other stuff, but it still was, background noise for a while there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I watched maybe half an hour of it, and they ended up wrapping up, and they had to finish.
Yeah. Him and his partner, that's the other lady, Dolly Safran. She's a fully conscious contactee. In other words, she recalls the contact she's had with non-human entities. That's what they call them, NHI. And the other lady, the host, she's an Australian lady. She's in Sydney, and I've only recently come across her. But Preston and his partner does a weekly podcast called The Light Gate, where they talk to various other experiences or contactees, however everyone's got a different word for it.
Yeah.
And they talk about the spiritual side of things. They cover quite a lot of topics. It's just really fascinating.
Yeah, the term I normally use is naked alien, as everyone knows, but
well, they've been described as
that.
Sometimes they've been described as non-naked aliens. Isn't that the term? Isn't that?
Well, there's not
everything but alien in my time.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure you've seen some aliens. Well, they reckon. In all seriousness, there's some pretty high, serious people talking about non-human entities or aliens interacting with us, walking among us. So
yeah. Well, we watch all these sci-fi films, and we were watching them back in, that's before my time, but 70s, 80s, and so on. And they've always spoke about cloaking and either shape-shifting or being able to disguise yourself through some sort of technology. And really, humans, as much as we wish we're not that creative to come up with a lot of this stuff. This stuff has came from somewhere. And it's normally because people have had experiences and, most likely this technology's around, especially the more you see it pushed in movies, and it's like they're preparing yourself, like they're trying to, program us so we're used to it. But it's just, some people say if there was full disclosure, as they called it, that everyone would go crazy and not be able to handle it. But they're slowly, definitely drip feeding it into us, so into the subconscious. So when it does finally happen, or you just see a non-naked alien or a naked alien walking past, that you won't be so, I just had a heart attack. You'd be like, so that's
shocked.
I've seen you on TV, aren't you, E.T.? Yeah. Did you end up phoning home? Do you want to use my mobile? You can call your parents.
You just got to look at. You just got to look at the amount of stuff that Steven Spielberg has put out in terms of
Close Encounter,
but all these other stuff that he's done. I think the other one's the 4400. He's done
that Ready Play. Have you seen that Ready Player One?
Yeah, I loved it.
That's pretty damn close to what's happening now. People entering these virtual realities where they're so into it that it becomes like a matrix to them. It becomes a part of their reality, and then all of a sudden you take it off, and you're like, you could have been speaking to some fat dude from bloody Winnipeg, and you thought it was some attractive woman from Brazil. You're just taking on these avatars that aren't really who you are. It's like
and you said we're already doing that, and that's only going to get better as the technology progresses along. That's only
I mean, look at video games. It used to be a couple of sticks, pixelated. And even Mario back in the day used to be this little pixelated Italian plumber running around. Now he's got his own. He's got his own film out.
Bloody hell!
Shout out to Super Mario.
Talk about virtual reality.
So they had the live action Mario years ago. That Bob Hoskin or whatever his name is, Mario, and Gianluca Mazzamo as Luigi. But now they've got a full animated Mario, which it's like, you know, a proper Nintendo sort of pushed product. See, trying to call me chubby.
Are you a Shiji?
Like I say,
Shiji.
like I say,
maybe he's getting mixed up with Stylesy.
like I say.
What, Stylesy, a beautiful Asian woman?
Oh, you never know.
Oh, she was so beautiful Japanese, but she was a chubby from Adelaide. Man, that's
She was a chubby what? Just says a chubby.
A chubby from Adelaide, man.
a
That
chubby
sucks.
person.
It's either bad grammar or maybe the man was meant to be incorporated into it.
Beautiful
I don't know.
Japanese what?
I think Dogface has
Oh,
been
it's all right,
getting into his owner's chocolate too much tonight.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's going to probably go out and shit a whole lot later on. He's going to have a sore stomach. We'll have to take him to the vet.
Mm.
But yeah, anyway, what was we talking about, Stephen?
I have no idea. I think we've
Yeah,
gone right off the course. I think
Yeah,
we're
good
talking
old-
about aliens.
Non-naked aliens or
That's it.
non-naked disclosure agreements. But yeah, hopefully on these on what we do, we might have some people eventually come on and speak about different stuff like that. I know there's a few people that have either told me stuff in private, and I've kind of said that they want to go on live talking about it, or you know, some people are more comfortable just to speak to me in private about it. I can stop if you want, boys. I'm just having fun. It's all love. But he's like Mr. Burns in that Simpson episode. Like, come in peace. I'm in.
Oh,
keep going.
yeah. I remember that.
Mark's trying to encourage him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just prefer to keep going myself. Like, keep going.
Well, Nightbot
Yeah,
hasn't stepped in yet, so yeah, he's
Oh,
doing it
good.
right.
Yeah. Being a good boy. Well,
Yeah, well, you know, interviews are not out of the question. I'm sure if we approach some people, I'm sure there's people out there that would come and talk to us and give us their opinion or views on if you want to definitely go down that sort of thing.
Yeah, I haven't even.
here he is.
Hey, Cherinator.
Nice.
G'day, mate.
Hey,
A
Cherinator.
hero from Scotland.
Oh, that's a bit kinky.
So I was listening.
I wouldn't be accepting any fingers from you, Dogface. It needs to be consensual or whatever. So I'm not agreeing to it.
Excellent.
You know,
Make sure it's sanitized.
unless you want the rape police to come around your house, you can keep your fingers yourself. But I appreciate the sentiment or whatever, but it ain't happening. Unless your dog face is a beautiful woman face, that's not quite
Beautiful
dog
woman
because I'm not
face.
into bestiality. So yeah, I don't know if that'll be happening.
No.
I love
No.
dogs, but not in that way, dog face.
Yeah.
I'll kiss it before I promise. Kiss
Uh-huh.
what? Your finger?
I think.
Nah.
But yeah, no, what I was saying is I haven't even shared Dara's stuff yet. So she is she helps people to cross over from the spiritual world, and she's documented some of it on. I've known her for years. I met her on like spiritual groups 10, 15 years ago, and we sort of used to speak a lot, and then we stopped speaking for quite a few years there. She has a dog similar, well, the dog's unfortunately passed on now, but she had a pit bull Soul is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, cross Bull Terrier, but hers was a pit bull, but they were still in the same family. And her dog was white as well, and we just, we both was very into our dogs and stuff. So we had a few, and she's into art as well. She does really excellent paintings of animals. So we had a few common interests, but yeah,
Bloody hell.
Balloon not tickled. He should have saved it. He should have saved this stuff for Funkin' Hungry. This isn't Funkin' Hungry anymore.
Yeah.
That channel's gone. Oh, don't start talking about your dog face. You have to.
Yeah.
You can't
Talking
start
about
being
balloons.
serious. You can't start being serious now. You can't go from talking about balloon knots to all of a sudden reminiscing on your dog. It's just not
It's
kosher.
illegal.
Yeah, it should. We should call the rape police to go around his house and check on him.
Mm.
But yeah, I guess I guess before is that story finished or not? But yeah, Dara showed me some of her YouTubes where she communicates with spirits and stuff like that. So as I've mentioned before,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, what he said is basically what it is, Cody. Is a form of, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, might just turn off the chat for a bit. Can I can add it even here. But anyway, but yeah,
no.
I was going to share it ages ago, and I asked for her blessing, and she said that I could, and all that stuff. So, but yeah, maybe I might do it on a different day, possibly when we're not talking about anal. So, just maybe it might not be the right time to share it. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Maybe save it for a rainy day.
Well, maybe we should just do another live. And, do it during the day and title it something else.
Yeah. I mean, our plate with G is meant to be, a little bit crazy, a little bit whatever. But yeah, when we do those sort of ones, as you said, we will sort of title it, and anyone that wants to obviously join, Cody, yourself, Roger, whoever, and then we can just sort of go over it and just discuss how we feel about the videos and share other people then as well. When it comes to interviews or other people joining us as well, anyone like all of you guys can join and really just allow the person to sort of tell their stories, and we can obviously give our opinions of what we feel about what they shared.
It sounds like a good idea.
Was we worried about Peter?
That's me.
Oh, now I know what he means. That normally he's the one that's a little bit unhinged, and now we have bloody dog biscuit in the house. Yes, we were. I'd taken the cake. He bloody owns the whole bakery, doesn't he? He's bloody opened up the bakery early. Those poor bastards normally get up about 4 o'clock. He's already, he's already preparing tonight for tomorrow's service.
Dogface is an angel.
So he says.
Yeah, go for it, Charinator. If you want to have a chat outside of a live, I'm happy to give you my Facebook profile, or you can hit me up on. I have HYPERSAPIEN on Facebook, HYPERSAPIEN on Instagram, or you can hit me up on Funkin' Hungry Instagram, Facebook. Pretty much the names I use are around. G the HYPERSAPIEN as well. I have Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I'm happy to have a chat anytime. Unhinged and the door is on the floor. Exactly. I reckon Dogface should really change his name to bloody Dog Ass. So I have a feeling that dogs have beautiful faces. I have a feeling that it would be more like the opposite end. And then when he speaks shit, at least we can say, oh, he's just going to the toilet again, Dogface.
Yeah. He says he will never say anything too silly. He was just talking about anal a second ago.
I'll keep it respectful.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
bloody! Even Google bloody tripped out. Sorry, I'm not sure. Google's like, sorry, I'm not sure Dogface is able to be respectful.
Yeah.
No.
Even Google doesn't agree with Dogface. I don't even know how it popped up, because normally I need to say, "Hey Google," and then it pops up, but I didn't say that and it popped up. Anyway, I was going to say let's get back on track, but that's not happening. Where's that train gone? We need that train. So
I think it's derailed.
I was going to say we should have known that we was going to go off track when that train, approached and made itself present. What are you sipping on there? What are you sipping on there, Cody? The old red?
Black. Yeah, Johnny Walker Black, and that's an
I don't mind. I don't mind. So, Roger, I was going to ask you this earlier. Are my eyes serving me correctly? You're just on soda tonight.
So far.
Nice.
I like that. I like that indeed. Or you just drinking the LA Ice, but you've poured a little bit in there, like. I mean, Roger the Pirate, especially with a name like Pirate.
Got this as well.
Here we go.
Have a bit of booze in the house.
Oh, pirates only drink rum, don't they?
Not just Pirate.
No, because he's a
I could have been a
2020.
by my own house. Dogface.
Well, he's a 2024 pirate, Mark. So anything goes for these days. Shout out to the old Robo 5 Life down there. If you could go and check that out.
He needs 33 to go to get 500.
He's getting closer.
I know Mark's over 500. It's 520 or something.
Yeah,
getting close.
Hey, Cody's 12k.
It's almost
Yeah,
getting
I
too
checked
close. A little bit like Dogface tonight. He's getting a bit too close for comfort.
I checked it last night. It said 11,818.
Oh, woohoo. Yeah, I'm actually up. I'm just looking now. I'm up to 522. I don't know what I'm doing. Not much.
Maybe we should be like Robbo the Disabled Vlogger and go and beg on bloody Sid Squad. He seems to be getting a lot of.
80 to
He
go.
seems to- He seems to be getting a lot of subs lately.
I know I'm funkin' hungry. You got 920-ish. And then the other one, the HYPERSAPIEN, you got 870 something.
I think I'm like,
Sure you do, Dogface.
He's up to 979.
That's not right.
It's not like subs for subs.
Do you know how you can? One way you can tell that it's a little bit of, well, not a little, it's straight up bullshit that he's begging for subs, because if you look at the views and you look at the subs, you're only getting like 60 a video. You know that it's bullshit, but also some videos do take a while to build up. You'll get 100 or a couple of hundred over a space of a week or two. But
sometimes it takes one viral video to go too.
But also, good for him if he wants to. But we've got the old Cherinator.
He's I think $6 a month if you want to become subscribed to his channel. I think that's
$6. Bloody hell!
What, to subscribe to Robbo the Disabled Vlogger? Someone that doesn't even know how to edit a video.
Yeah.
He hasn't got time for that. He just
Hasn't got time for that. He's won't go there.
Oh, 132 Cherinator.
Oh wow, not bad.
Oh, way to go, man.
Peter's sticking one to the man, and Pirates of Seamen right up Dogface's alley. And apparently, Dogface says he right up his butt.
Oh, kinky.
I've got 9 million subs. No, wait, actually, it's 120 subs.
It'd be nice to have 9 million. I'm following.
The old director Styles, he's saying Robbo the Beggar, and then he's very intelligently put a little plane emoji.
Well,
if you know, you know.
I mean, I got to give credit to you guys for helping me out, but I also got to give a shout out to Peter in our chat, because the other day I was doing a live stream or something like that, and Emma from Emma's Small Machine Shop was on with me, and Peter just said, "Look, what you got to do is just pick a day and stick to it, and be consistent." And that's what I'm doing now. Tuesday
Didn't
night.
I say that to you like a year ago?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
What's your name? Robbo the Disabled Vlogger.
I don't beg.
Oh, numbnuts.
I don't beg. I just say, get up here to the pedal.
I didn't mean the begging. I meant how we kept on giving him advice and he never done it. It's like, oh, do this, try this, give this a go.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
In the end, we're just I'm going to do that. In the end, we're just like, yeah, just do whatever.
Yeah. So Tuesday nights is the night for me, and you guys have seen that. Peter's also brought in. He's put the word out to his fellow mates. So they've come over on a Tuesday, and awesome. I'm going to get a bit more structured. The other day, I think the other one. Plus, the other thing is we're hardwired up to the shed now on the internet, so streaming is not a problem whatsoever.
Well, shout out to good old Pete and Pete, aka Peter. And,
somebody should invite him, send him the link to this live stream so I can watch.
Who, Robbo the Disabled Beggar?
Yeah.
No doubt he's watching anyway. Shout out to shout out to Herbert.
It's my bad list. The vlog that is.
But yeah, I haven't done Monday Night Madness for a while. I might possibly bring it back. Who knows? But then we got Tuesday night with Mark from Mark Shed Talk. On a Wednesday now, we've got Cody the Aussie Brony doing normally reactions, food reviews, and whatever hell he wants. So, go check out, if you're not a part of those channels, go check them out.
Dogface.
And obviously on Saturday, we have the HYPERSAPIEN TV happening, where all these little boxes, it's like the Brady Bunch up in here. We're all...
The other thing is too, if I'm too lazy to record something and then do editing, I might just pop on a discrete live, or not just a spare live, but definitely, definitely enjoying the process, and I like the interaction.
It was crossing my mind, but I'm just pretty damn busy these days. But it did cross my mind to maybe do a hobby stream, and then also maybe even do a Funkin' Hungry one where it actually is food related instead of like how crazy it used to get. But I guess it's like Mark was saying, I don't know if I'm ready to dedicate to that, so I might do ones here and there and just see what happens. But I'll try to definitely stick to the Up Late with G, and also I really like the structure and how we can all discuss our own channels and content, but also bring in other content creators and just run amok as well. It's this is kind of how HYPERSAPIEN TV once upon a time started, because on Funkin' Hungry, when it used to get a little rowdy, when people used to have a few too many sherbets and people used to start talking about anal in the chat and stuff, we went over to HYPERSAPIEN TV, which was once upon a time. It was either known as Up Late with G, or the G Spot, or Stylesy remembers that, the good old G Spot.
Remember that?
Yeah. It was
like a good memory of me.
So basically, we'd stream a little bit on Funkin' Hungry, a couple of hours, and then we'd come and do the After Dark on this channel, which is now HYPERSAPIEN TV. But I very much enjoyed this, and it's I don't know, it's a little bit almost therapeutic, or just a way to calm down. And people have had a bit of a busy week, and some people probably have had a bit of a shit week. We can come here and we can talk about real stuff, but we can also just have a laugh as well.
Yeah, laughing at ourselves and stuff. Yeah,
and that's why there's no structure. And sometimes we might have a bit of stuff to talk about, and we might have a bit of a direction. But either way, nobody could find the G spot, right? Yeah, well, exactly.
No.
That's the exact
G spot anyway.
Yeah, just to Peter's comment there, even though I'm actually eligible for, monetization, I haven't gone down that track yet, and I don't think I will, because I don't think I've got enough to offer people to pay or ask for money. Frankly, I don't need it, because I'm working a full-time job, and it's just, at the moment, it's just fun. It's just a hobby, and yeah, sometimes I go overboard with it. My hobby, I do too much, but yeah.
Do you have the watch hours, Mark?
Sorry?
Do you have the watch hours?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, because obviously you need the subs, watch hours, and then one of the requirements, which is quite easy, is you need 3 videos in like a space of 90 days or something like that. Because obviously, the HYPERSAPIEN, I haven't done much content, but the watch hours for that, I need 3,000 watch hours. It's got 1,357 public watch hours. So I'm under halfway. I'm under halfway for the hours, but also I'm not doing content on that. I'm kind of riding off one video, that painting video that's done quite well. But what I was going to say is that if you do have the watch hours, you could monetize it, but you don't need to do memberships and stuff. But you can, if you monetize it, people could send super chats. So as you said, you're not really about the money, but if someone really liked your video, they could send you a super chat from your video, and they can choose if it's whatever the lowest requirement is. I don't know, 10 cents or whatever the lowest is to whatever the highest is. I got one the other day, but last year I wanted to monetize Funkin' Hungry. This year I'm kind of just about putting out content and just getting more sort of publicity or well known on there, but I've kind of stopped trying to worry about the monetization side of stuff, because I'm happy to promote myself, but it does get a little bit tiring as well. I'm not one of those people do it. Because people have sent me money for, as in donations, before it was monetized. People sent me money towards a review, just like, here's some money, can you review what you want or something in particular. But I've always been the type of person that feels a little bit uncomfortable taking money. That I'm not one of those sort of people that just happily put my hand out like, yeah, okay. Like, I've always the type that say, are you sure? And I really appreciate that, and blah blah blah.
You're right, Peter. You shouldn't make it work for you, and there's definitely ways around that. I get more value out of, and I've got a lot of value out of making connections with people who have same or similar interests. Even you guys. I know you guys are not into the stuff that I'm in, and I appreciate what you guys do. Until we met, I had no idea about Cody, for instance, your adult cartoon that you promote and talk about. I had no idea about it, and you probably didn't have much of an idea of what I was into. But it certainly opened my eyes to other things around the world, or other genres, and that sort of thing. And I'm, in some respects, you could say I'm a historian to a point of view, because I'm working on a piece of history, something that's really old. I think it's history anyway. If I was in a more difficult situation, I'd probably, to Simon's point, I'd probably think about, asking for help in terms of money or something like that, to maybe pay for something. But at this stage, I don't need that.
Well, when it comes to, I mean, I can be pretty transparent because I am monetized and all the rest of it, but YouTube takes 30%.
Yep.
When I first was monetized, I got 2 donations on live stream of $50 each. So 2 donations of $50 each still wasn't that $100 didn't come to me. So it was about 70 in the high 70s, low 80s after YouTube taking it. Also, YouTube will only let you withdraw money once you get a minimum of 100. So once you get up to 100, you can withdraw that amount. So 2 donations of $50 really could have went directly to me if people used other money services. And also as well, I'm being taxed in America and Australia from that. So I had to put in my tax information, but also it's saying because YouTube, owned by Google, is an American company, they can tax me even though I'm not a citizen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
so
I was monetized in late December, early January, and I've only been able to withdraw $100 once.
Yep.
And even though I've got members, which I appreciate, Stylesy and Dave, and any other super chats that people have gave, so far that money hasn't gone over the $100 yet again for me to be able to withdraw it. So, like what Stylesy and Dave are doing is awesome, but also YouTube obviously wants to put their money in the pie and take some of that. So yeah, it's the last, I don't know, 12, 14 weeks or whatever, it has just slowly been building up to me being able to withdraw it again.
Yeah.
And people paying a membership every 4 weeks, but that 30% coming from, that's why our good old friends, the beggar, like acting like he's going to be a millionaire from it is quite amusing because he's got a few members now, but say if that's the $5 for each member, if they're taking 30% of that, that's a couple of bucks, like probably a high dollar, low $2 mark. And it's like, if that's from a few different people, he definitely wouldn't have over the $100 mark where you can withdraw it yet. And and like myself, he's been on that for about half a year. So, I'm a big YouTuber, but it's like, dude, you're not going to be able to live from that. No, but also I'm trying to do other stuff I'm trying to do other stuff to earn money. Eventually, no doubt I will need to do what everyone else does and do a job and work and all the rest of it and find a career and income that way. But yeah, like I have I want to start trying to, which was something else I wanted to do this year, but just how money is and everyone's struggling. I want to start working on my merch side of stuff a little bit more and come up with some cool designs and stuff, and hopefully, and again, that's spending money for the people to help me create the merch. And then because I'm not going to be printing t-shirts or whatever myself, so I'm going to have to use another company, and again, they take, which is understandable, they take their cut. I get a little bit of the profit comes to me. How you going, Becky?
Hey, Becky.
And again, that's hardly any money, but I just feel like you were sort of saying, Mark, I feel the satisfaction that someone might. It's happened before when on my hobby channel people have represent or rocked the merch that is a part of like G the HYPERSAPIEN. There's a few different ones of that. There's the logo with the name on it. There's just a design that isn't it. And even Becky popping up in the chat, he did buy the Funkin' Hungry cup. He said he rocks that at work and stuff like that. And I haven't even bothered to take that money from that place. It would only be a few dollars that I earned from that sale. But to me, it's more about, like people are that happy to support whatever I do. Whatever this is, whatever I am, people are happy to support it. And that to me is more than just, the few dollars really. I appreciate, like Becky and other people, and even like you guys, you're on here. Yeah, you guys now are linking your channels, but you're taking the time, and I'm just happy to chat to you, all have a laugh, and we can throw around ideas. We like yourself, Mark. You can say, "Oh, I don't know if I want to monetize." People in the chat can sort of tell you if they think it's good or not. The other guys on the panel can give you their opinion. I mean, Cody's got a huge channel, but because of copyright and stuff, he can't monetize that big channel because of the content the type of content that he does. There is ways around reaction videos, but it's a little bit of it's one of those little like those niches that's hard to get money from because of obviously you're using copyright material.
One thing Peter brought up in the chat before was that the entertainment value, and that's where getting back to the Y-Files, it's entertainment. It's really entertainment that I enjoy, and part of this, what we do, is entertainment. People are watching you to be entertained, or to take the
learn or laugh or whatever, laugh, cry.
Laugh, cry, whatever, or get in here and say you blokes are a bunch of plonkers,
Which we've had them. I'll agree with them. Some of the trolls are like, good on them. No, that's very true. I enjoy what we do because I find it entertaining and funny, as well as like the people in the chat. I appreciate them being here, and it's a little bit crazy, but sometimes we get onto some real stuff like we did before a couple of times, and then all of a sudden we'll say a word like plonker and everyone will laugh, and we'll get because I did I did a product for the Man Shake recently, and even the company the Man Shake commented on my video, and they said, our product's never been compared to being in a zombie apocalypse, running down a field, a luscious field, being chased by zombies. And it's like, I say some pretty crazy shit sometimes. Even when I'm reviewing food, I'll just come up with the most random, instead of just saying, that tastes quite nice, I'll all of a sudden compare it to a zombie apocalypse or whatever. And I don't know, why my head works like that, but anyone that knows me knows I just come out with the most crazy shit, so I just can't really help.
Well, you're not alone. Once again, AJ, the main guy from the Y-Files, he does commercial spots for sponsors, and he does slightly off-the-cuff advertising instead of saying, here, drink this, it's good for you, blah, blah, blah.
I love his advertising. He goes into it so much that it's like a little mini film, a little movie.
And he talks about how some of the, he runs it by the...
here we go.
He runs it by the sponsor first, but most of them really like it because getting the point across, and it's something different. And if you can do the same, which you are doing, and it works, and look, that got a reaction, that got an engagement. I should say. I suppose it is a reaction. The reaction is the engagement of the sponsor, commenting on what you did.
Hello and welcome, Creasy's Workshop. No doubt you're from Mark Shed Talk. Welcome and enjoy the ride.
Hey, Creasy.
Yeah.
But
welcome.
That's kind of it though as well. I could have, sometimes it does, especially when I'm not in the best, if I'm busy, I'm not in the best frame of mind. Sometimes it's like, is this all worth it? Not really what we're doing here, but is paying to do content. Like, I could be a little bit more like Roger and his brother, how they'll do it once a week and not.
God, Terminator.
Not
getting linked to Terminator in the chat and stuff.
Yeah, Terminator.
Not stress myself out about it as much, trying to put out a few videos a week and stuff. But some people have said to me when they're going through stuff that they actually can put on, even though it's just me eating food, they can put on me, my content, and they can have a laugh, and it will take their mind off like their shitty week or whatever they're going through. you know, whatever situation. And to me, that's like more the fact that I'm, you know, sometimes I might be struggling or whatever, but I'll push through and put out some content. But I might be making someone else's day. I might be helping someone else through a hard time just by them. You know, people have said it to me that it would take their mind off whatever they're going through, even for 5 minutes or whatever it may be, and they can, you know, they can unwind, have a laugh, and that's also why I don't force what I say in my videos, but I can take it out if I wanted to. You know, I could take out the silliness, I could take out some of the jokes or some of the banter, but I know that people kind of would know that's what Funkin' Hungry's about and stuff like that. Like you're not gonna. It's not going to be one of those reviews where it's just like, this, that tastes all right. I'm going to like either be a little bit, describe it in a way where hopefully you can understand what I'm talking about, or just say, you know, there's sauce over the neighbor's cat next door, and some people have a laugh out of it. That's what it's all about. And like Mark was saying before, if I ever do get, I've had some stuff sent to me free. I've had some stuff recently sent to me from AsianPantry.com. They sent, funny enough, I haven't put out the video of me unboxing that, but they sent me some stuff for free. And the reason they sent me stuff for free is because I promoted their company a few times, and they reached out to me and said that they appreciate what I do. They appreciate that I've mentioned their name a few times, and they sent me a box of nice stuff for free to review. But you know, a good like maybe $70 worth of stuff, and other companies have done that before, so I'm not getting paid as in, you know, I'm not paying the bills really with doing content, but people are noticing or happy enough to, people like Stylesy and Dave who are happy enough to be members, or actual companies, a few companies have sent me stuff. But if I ever do sponsors like Mark's talking about with the Y-Files and actual sponsors, this is a sponsored video, you know, I'm like to look at myself as fairly sort of creative. So hopefully I will. I'm not going to be as good as Y-Files because they got quite a big production value behind them. But hopefully I won't just say, you know, this is Manscaped. You can shave your nuts with it. Like maybe I'll get like, you know, like maybe I'll get a hairy walnut and say, if you've got hairy walnuts, you can shave your nuts, but get a real walnut and all the rest of it. Yeah, Cherinator can join. I haven't got the beep yet. He is in the
well, I think he's chasing the link. I didn't think I had it. I think we might have to get G to send that over.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
I will put it in the HYPERSAPIEN TV. If anyone wants to join us tonight, feel free to use this linkage and join us.
There you go, Cherinator, if you want to jump in.
So now everything's calm for a little second. I'll go through this ridiculous chat and see what's happening.
It's been hammering a bit.
I've definitely been trying to, you know, keep control of what I'm doing while I'm like eyes going off to the chat and seeing people talk about naked aliens and shit. Cody has built a little couch fort. I'm fine, Brad. I got copyright on my Fortnite videos, all the dances, but mute when the copyrighted music is playing, so it goes away, but still have one video with it. Yeah, there's this copyright. We've spoke about that before plenty of time. Copyright's a little bit of a... We've had even other people like Lee G talk about it because obviously what he does. Now, I've had copyrights before, but it says that you're allowed to use it. So, and then I've had now a copyright strike as well, where they're like, you're not allowed to use it. I'm going to bloody take your live stream down because of it, because you were perving on jiggly bits, and that's wrong.
Yes. It lasted 90 days. That copyright strike.
Was it
last 90 days?
Was it the jiggly bits, or just that we used the content because we didn't play any of the audio?
They probably watched us all like drooling over it, and they're like, "Nah, I don't want that content out there to represent us."
But
I was playing Fortnite whilst at work. Charinator for which my son got about 4 wins today. You have to be doing very well to get monetized these days. And I hear Charinators here, but just before I bring them up, I'll quickly go through monetized these days. Chat, Dogface talking about G in all respect, nothing but love.
Yeah.
I reckon he's definitely on the. I reckon he's definitely on the sherbet with these kind of. That's why I connected to you. We both are silly and appreciate your banter. Well, that's all good. You know, if I was really upset, I can block or mute or whatever if I wanted. But I'm all about letting people be themselves. Why would I'd probably be doing the same if I have done it on, Mark's chats and stuff. I'd come on and he's talking about serious stuff and here's me, saying the most random stuff and he's like trying to be serious and then reading my chat. So I'm just as bad, don't take out the neighbor's cat out of your videos.
Nah, hell no.
Definitely not.
Nah.
Can I model the hairy balls? I'll bring Charinator up. This is taking too long to go through all the chat. Sorry and welcome, Charinator.
Evening, guys. What? To me, it's good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Charinator.
Yeah, lunchtime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, literally lunchtime. Oh.
Peter liked the jiggly bits comment.
Oh, who doesn't?
Yeah. Who doesn't like a bit of jiggly bits?
Come on, this bit from Dogface.
Dogface is angry that I put up his soppy one. So for the rest of the night, everyone, we're just going to leave this comment on screen, all right?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
That's how it's going. We'll just leave his soppy comment on the stream for everyone to see for the rest of the stream. Oh, and also, that being said, we went over the 1 hour mark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get some little party poppers like,
yeah.
Can't we do something on screen?
We could, but it is 12 minutes over the hour mark now. And maybe we need to get, maybe we'll have a bit of a chat and we'll get like, maybe we'll get like Roger saying we're over the 1 hour mark. It's time for him to go to the hour mark now. there you go.
Someone he just picked up there.
Someone bloody screen snapped that or whatever, and that's over the 1 hour. Yeah, looked like he was doing the recycling, didn't it? That must have been from last night.
I think Roger could do a good Zoidberg.
Roger is Zoidberg. He's the doctor himself.
Oh yeah.
All right then. Here's one for you, right? Out of you 3 or 4, who can do the best Donald Duck impression?
I've done one for ages.
Yeah, I haven't done that sort of thing.
Definitely not me.
Go for it. Try it.
I can't even remember a bloody quote from the duck.
Yeah, where he when he gets really mad, you can't hear him talking, but he's just going.
Perfect.
You mean this? You mean this?
I didn't know we had Donald in the studio.
Oh, it's classic.
Yeah, I can do Donald Duck instant.
I was going to give it a go, but now I just feel embarrassed comparing myself to that.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to
compete with that.
This guy's.
I can even swear it in Donald Duck's language.
That's like me every time I watch a porn movie, Cody. I'm like, I can't compare with that.
The best bit. You ready? Donald Duck watching his face.
Bloody
Yes.
Charinator could be a. You can get into voice acting if they ever need a Donald Duck.
Bloody oath. He'd kill it.
Other one. You ready?
That's brilliant.
No, sneezing.
Wow.
I know I can do it, but come on. I know my voice, I will take effect in my throat later on.
Oh, bloody hell. Here we go.
Dogface asked you if that was a motorboat. I love titties, he says, or actually titties.
Today's.
No, it wasn't Dogface.
Well, just for Dogface, can you do Donald Duck motorboating for us?
Oh.
Oh, it'll be a hard G today.
I think you have to add like a lick in there somewhere, a little bit, you know. Or
Oh.
a bit more
Come on, I'm good at.
I reckon a bit more dribbly. I think it's. You'd put a bit more dribble in it. dribble for the jiggle.
Very good voice actor.
Yes.
Bloody hell.
What else
That's
have you got
amazing.
to Steve there,
That was-
Charinator?
He's pretty good.
Can you do?
Yeah,
can you do
That's
Kermit?
fucking amazing.
Can you do Kermit the Frog for
No.
us?
Very good.
Sipping tea like Kermit. Cody will like this. I got myself my own little prop. Where's Alistair?
Yeah.
What? This? One of the most amusing things is when Kermit gets angry and he flips around his arms. They're just like spaghetti arms.
Jesus.
Remember that back in the day?
He's all coding. What the heck is that?
Peter says
That's
he can do a passable Goofy if that helps. Oh no, we have the lurker in the house.
I'm
Oh.
representatives.
Oh,
It's Lee from London.
and
Look,
it's
they're
AJ.
They're all starting to come in.
KJ.
AJ the Alphabet Man's coming in the
Yeah.
house. He's with his alphabet
Best
spaghetti.
audience in the house of
How are
representatives.
you? How are you, Lee G? AJ? Bloody, we're going through
Lee
the
G.
alphabet, right? With the Lee G's and the AJ's.
Lee G, AJ, and then there's JK.
Yeah.
Uh,
JK.
Yeah, especially when Lee G likes the old I am brew, you know?
Bit of iron
He
brew.
wants to drink the old I am brew.
So I love how a Scottish person says iron brew. The way I say it, being, you know, whatever
English.
I am, it sounds like brew as in like BREW. It doesn't sound like brew. How the good old Scottish people say it.
Yeah, the English, the Americans say earn brew. They're like, it's iron brew, not earn brew.
Boo.
The plush I had is Alistair.
speaking stride.
He's a deer demon from an adult cartoon web series called Has Been Hotel. And if you go over to the old Aussie Alistair fan Brony, you'll see Cody's live streams reacting to some of those cartoons.
Damn.
I didn't actually know he was a deer demon though. So there you go.
No. Yeah.
Guess it explains the horns and stuff. They horns or antlers?
Oh, the
You're-
antlers.
You're a
It's
white
his-
and confused G. I'm not white. I'm bloody more brown than some brown people. And
That's
also,
racist.
also, I don't like the term white, actually. I find that offensive. I'm Caucasian, actually.
Yeah, get it right.
Well,
Bloody, this is white.
See, when people say, when a Scotsman says a certain word, right? People go, look on their face, they're going like, what are you saying? Like, if I say this to you, you didn't ken, do you?
I love how Cherinator's in the TV, and every time he talks, the TV starts pulsing. It's like he's talking
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the TV. Cherinator's on the big screen.
Come on.
Dogface sure likes asses, I guess, being a dog, you know. He'd be
Yeah,
coming up,
anal.
Part of the funny business.
the way he'd be saying hello to us, he would come up to our ass and start sniffing us, and we're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just trying to say
What are you
hello."
doing, you weird prick?
I'm just
Say hello.
making a social media post.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm a race. I'm part of the human race,
Yeah.
like we all are.
Pulsing box. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I think you better go to a different channel to watch that.
A wee bit.
Was that some? Sounded like you was beatboxing there.
Anal.
I want to animate my avatar with lip sync or mouth overlays.
No, you see when you got it vibrates, stay it right, go.
Oh God, Peter.
Are you talking? Are you talking about this dog face one, Mark?
What the fuck's pain?
Oh my god, dog face.
I don't know. It's probably some sort of bestiality porn, you know.
I like anal, but I love penile.
Maybe
I am severely
Maybe
worried
Roger the Pirate could help us out.
Ah, here we go.
You able to translate that one for us, Roger? Or
I don't like anal, but I have penile. I don't know. Well, that's what stops it all.
Guess he's trying to say
The
painful
Terminator.
anal.
Painful anal. Maybe that's what it is.
I'd imagine most anal's painful, really, isn't it?
wouldn't you find that on FetLife?
Where's Robert the disabled blogger when you need him?
Gee,
He'd be able to walk us through this one.
tell me if you can guess what it says, right? You ready? And then I'll tell you what it means.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I've sent it in the chat.
You didn't
Yeah, Danny Kennedy.
Right, these are wrong there, right? This is what it means.
Is that kind of like yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker? Is that, is that the sort of...
I guess I don't know.
Right, you ready? Look at the
I'm
chat.
ready.
That's what it actually
You
means.
don't know, do you?
Oh, there we go.
That's what it means. You didn't can DDA. Means you don't know.
See,
I'm
we're
not
just
even drunk and I couldn't understand that.
You don't know, do you? That's brilliant, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
fuck's sake.
if they say you don't know, do you? We just go, you didn't ken, do you?
Do Scottish people speak English, or...?
Besides Scottish Gaelic, I don't know.
Senor Chap, chair.
I thought Lee
Wow.
G was here for a second.
he was.
He was lurking. Poor old Lee. He always gets the butt of all jokes. Hey, Dogface. Dogface knows all about butts.
Look offended.
Don't feel.
Roger looks so offended.
Worse things said to me than that, Dogface.
I feel my friendship with Code's drifting away. All I wanted was a little pain.
Panel.
Cody watches that really explicit, hypersexualized cartoons, but I don't think he's really wants to do that with you, Dogface. But I could be wrong. I shouldn't ask for him. He's a simple man. He just likes his Pepsi Max and his highly violent sexual animation. You know, like any man.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
And he likes a bit of Johnny. Well, I think Peter had a close encounter of the Scots kind. Oh, see my Schumer falls flat head. Here I was, like, you know, in my head, I'm like, this is gonna be a good one, and then just crickets and silence. Someone else talk before I embarrass myself. Come on, Peter. Peter, save me, Jeebus. Save me, Peter. You're
I'm
not
too
my-
busy being a European Jew.
Fuck.
Pardon me.
Do people ever wonder if you're pregnant, Roger? Because they'll say to you, oh, when are you Jew?
Well, it's a chubby little I did. That's how much I'm an adult, though. I wonder why.
When are you Jew?
Yeah, because I was a chubby
Oh,
little kid,
wow.
that's all.
No, I was playing on the word Jew and Jew.
I know. Man, the babies do. In my belly.
In my belly. Get in my belly. It's okay.
Get in my
Coach.
belly.
True love. Hey, Roger, how you doing?
I'm all right, doggy face.
Oh, who done that year? Austin Powers. Who did it? Come on, who did it?
Who farted?
No, who done the fat bastard? He's getting my belly.
Get in my belly.
Can't see my power rating. It's not even in fucking in the picture.
Wasn't Fat Bastard Scottish?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Trust me, it wasn't.
What was
It
it?
was-
Can't even-
It was Mike Myers. It played him, and when he was doing it, Mike Myers was trying to put on a Scottish accent, which he was crap at.
Oh, he's
It's
got
good.
every accent, isn't he?
A normal Scotsman does it. Get in my belly. I want my baby, my baby, my baby.
Well, they had the Goldfinger was or member or whatever he was called. That was terrible. But
Oh, gold member. Yeah.
because it was a
yeah.
terrible accent is what made it funny. I love God. That's one's the keeper.
Yeah.
Save me from myself.
Yeah, because see when it showed you that B coming in, right? And when he walked into the room, you seen him wearing like a Glengarry in a jacket, a yellow jacket. Well, what hat he was wearing, that was a Scottish regiment, a guy on some Highlanders, right? And I'm like myself when I watched that, I was like, no chance. No chance would he have been, if he was in real life, he did that. Try to take him out of a Scottish regiment, and no chance.
I heard Mike Myers was going to do another film soon.
You know, one thing, right? It's going to sound mad what I'm going to say here, right?
Yeah.
But do you know what I do? Do you know get grinds my gears?
What's that?
See when people try the Scottish accents, like English people or Americans. No, Americans, right? English and Americans.
You said Scottish Regiment. You mean the Black Watch?
Is that why you got triggered when I asked
No.
earlier? You're like,
So, yeah, a guy on some Highlanders.
well, imagine how I feel when I hear everyone doing an English accent, especially bloody Indians. Sorry for all the Indians out there, but
Don't worry, I can do an Indian,
Bunch
I
of
can
the
do an
English
Indian accent as well. And that's not me being racist.
let's hear it.
I know you're taking a piss, dog face.
Normal
I
was
love that
overrated.
fact. Worst
Hello,
things to
policeman.
be-
How are you doing today? I hope you are doing very good.
Very good.
I don't quite know if that's as good as your Donald Duck, but
Shut up.
maybe in the top 5.
Oh, but do you like it? Did you like the Irish?
Thank you very much. Come again.
You
We're gonna get cancelled before we're even, properly on air.
Do you like Irish?
Oh no! Now Dogface is flirting with Peter.
Oh, nice, lovely.
Trust me, I'm just one. It's one end days for me. Aye, so Mark, see what you were saying. No, Mark. Gee, see what you were saying. How you get days where you'll have a pure shit day, you'll have a good day in between days.
Yeah.
That's what I've been having for since I came back from my holiday. I've had good days, I've had crap days, I've had in between days, and as you says, you just get on with it.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's like, if you have stuff to do on your shit days, you still have to do that stuff, It's just you might not have the best of time.
No, we'll see that thing I was sending you in the private messenger.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I want to pick your head about. Right.
Now Charinator knows what it's like when I was trying to have a serious conversation and
Oh,
come on, Mark. Come on.
I was just going
Mark.
Mark's just going with what Dogface is saying.
Come on, it's worth it. Mark, listen. Don't go down that road the way Dogface goes down that road, all right? Mark's like, no, did you like how I'm talking normal, right? And I'm talking slow, but when I go to talk in the Scottish, I speed it up.
Mini muffins.
Who's speeding what up?
Matt, right, so first, right, so
mini muffins.
Charinator's dumbing it down for us.
Yeah, I'm glad he does.
So, see if somebody was to annoy me, right? Oh, right, so say, I'll use you for example, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, say
Everyone does.
G are talking normal, just normal. I'm like, all right, G, how you doing today?
I'm all right, mate.
Right, now, say something stupid to me.
I like muffin tits.
After the stupid don't have a silly day with like him. Do you see what I'm talking about? How it speeds up?
You sounded a little bit Canadian there.
Oh no! Everything I start talking, you will understand what I say because I can speak very fast.
Yeah, that sounds, I don't know. Sounds a little more Canadian to me when you go fast. But normally Canadians are slow, so I don't know how that works. I'm sorry to all the Canadians. I do have a couple of Canadian friends, so shout out to you.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Just jump in and talk about Canadians. There's an Australian guy I watch on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on quite a few social media platforms. And he photographs F1 races. And he's a pretty well-known photographer. And he does some really good photography. And he's doing the Canadian Grand Prix at the moment. Anyway, there was quite a lot of people who were going to see the race in Canada. And anyway, they were lined up across a bridge, and also they were getting on the train to go to the event. And the police in Canada took it upon themselves to say, oh no, FP1 and FP2 races have been cancelled. They're not happening. So a shitload, and they wouldn't even let some people on the train. And so there's a shitload of people who couldn't go to the race because the police told them it was cancelled, and it was an absolute lie. So, yes.
Yeah, imagine when people find out COVID was just a lie as well.
Oh, that's when we get cancelled, yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't been cancelled.
Oh, don't worry, don't go down that road, man.
I don't think we've upset the algorithm yet, but just wait. It'll happen.
We upset the fashion industry, though.
Yeah.
It's up to them.
Yeah. Gee, I've been in the hospital for something,
Yeah, go for it.
and I ended up with my throat kept on getting irritating. I was like, oh, here we go, laryngitis, right? My voice started to disappear.
Yeah.
And they done the mad sloppy thing testing with it, right? Next thing, my heart rate started to race like hell. My blood pressure went through the roof, right? Because I've got high blood pressure, hypertension. And sure enough, I get transferred into a single room myself. Was in there for nearly a month or so. So I was, because I had COV. And I was like, oh, bugger. 3 years I avoided that. Like the plague.
The old COVID.
Yeah, and I ended up waiting in hospital.
No.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people with obviously respiratory issues is going to affect more because that's really what
No, it's because my immune system's dead low.
Yeah.
Because now, see if I was to get in for an operation or that, I have got to get tested every time, right? Do you know what for?
Yeah. What's that?
MRSA. I've got to get tested every time if I've got to have an operation, I've got to get tested. Because when I got you know what? See when I had my other lung before it went bye-bye, ended up with MRSA. So I get tested for that every time.
You really are in a pickle, man.
Oh yes, I've had a pickle. And do you know what the doctors try to give me to combat it?
What's that?
Penicillin.
Oh.
And what am I allergic to? Penicillin. Like major allergic to it.
Because my mum gets sick a lot and she has COPD, which is a respiratory issue. She has to have steroids and stuff.
No.
You don't get nothing like that.
No. I've got him on your road.
Dogface, man, Robert's all right. Dogface, he's doing well. He's not here, but he's doing well. Robbo is Dogface. He's actually how my brother, little half brother's going. You were saying?
With me, I've got high blood pressure. I've got a heart murmur.
Yeah.
So I do that all the time. When I've got to deal with, as you know, what I've been through and all that stuff. So
yeah, you shared it with us before. So there's a lot of stuff there. Like you've touched on before, obviously your mood and stuff, but you do come across as a really, like a fun sort of person, great to talk to, and
yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to make myself happy.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Sometimes, like I was saying before, with content creating, and even in life in general, before I made videos, I get something out of like making other people happy. So even if I feel like shit and someone else feels like shit, if I make them laugh or just cheer them up a bit or take them out of their headspace for a little bit, it feels like I've accomplished something myself.
No, that's why I like seeing my Euro truck.
Yeah,
that's why I like doing my Euro truck. That's why I like driving my trucks.
Yeah.
So because it gets me makes me happy because it's something that I love doing. I love my trucks.
Yeah, definitely.
I know the specs of them. Even on a game, I can literally tell you the specs of a truck.
Mm.
You know, the diesel. I love driving them. It gets me out my headspace. It gets me into a calm area.
Yeah. It's probably a
And
form of like mindfulness, and mindfulness can be getting outside of your head for a bit, getting rid of all the clutter and all the stuff that's jumping around in your head. If you can distract yourself from that, is a form of
Right.
mindfulness, or meditation, which is fairly similar, but meditation is a little bit more spiritual. And that's what painting and stuff does for me. Is it distracts my mind from all the bullshit for a little bit.
Exactly, and that's why I like doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I'm doing my Euro truck and I'm driving along and I'm playing the music, I
Yeah.
go down and I scroll down. Even if I'm not when I'm not streaming like this,
Yeah.
I'll again put on the music and go down and listen to Beatles or Smooth Radio
Mm.
and just listen to songs and
Like,
sing along to them. Like
just get
the
in
other
the
day,
zone. You
aye,
can just yeah,
yeah, like the other
relax,
day I was
enjoy yourself.
playing it and I was listening to Beatles and I started to sing along and I burst into laughter. So I did.
Yeah.
And it in my head I could hear my dad saying, "Oh, what you like, boy?" Right? Because every time a song came on, a Beatles song, I can get the next part before it even starts.
So there's
My
like
dad,
nostalgia attached to it as well.
yeah,
Memories and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because my dad brought me up with listening to Beatles, the Rolling Stones, all that. You name it, I can name the song before even just say it one record. I can name that one song instant.
Wow.
yeah, that's awesome.
And that's how at times when people say when people say to me, "Oh, my dad's a pain in the backside," and all that. He does for nothing and all that stuff and that blah blah blah. I turn around and go at him, "Mum, be glad you've got them." But when they're not here, you'll understand.
Mm.
And people are, what do you mean? And I tell them they're like, damn.
Well, that's why when you was explaining stuff and what and how you can detach from some of the stuff you're going through. It's like Mark was saying about we all have different interests and subjects. That's what I do find interesting, listening to someone like yourself, Charinator, because you will tell us the attachment and the nostalgia and why not just I'm interested in it because that's what I am. There's actually a deep, meaningful conversation behind that, and why it's probably why all of us do content creation or YouTube or want to share our passions. Like there's more to it.
Exactly, because that's how I just love. I know I know that I do struggle to sometimes get my words out proper, and that's because when my head is
Yeah,
due to the strokes and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I try my hardest to when I feel down, when it's like when I really feel my lowest, I shut myself away. I literally just go away from things. Like my mobile phone, I've got it switched off, and my mate, so that my sister doesn't phone me because when she phones it, it just somehow makes me in a weird mood with her.
Yeah.
And but when I'm doing my Euro truck, that's the only time it gets me out of my headspace.
We can. I'm sure we can all relate to that in some way because we all have our down days, whether we show it or not, whether we express ourselves or not. We all go somewhere and hide away. Whether we don't talk to our friends or our partners or whatever the situation is. And like you, Stephen, my happy times or my time away from whatever I don't want to face is probably working on my steamroller and getting that up and running.
But also with yourself, Mark, we've discussed it, you've discussed at different lengths. There's obviously you're interested in getting this machine sorted now, but there's attachment and nostalgia when it comes to yourself, right? Like you said that you've been interested in that sort of stuff a fairly big chunk of your life, not just recently. And even with me, with Warhammer and painting, I loved it as a kid, and it just really did something for my imagination when I was a kid. We went to a family friend's house, and the father and one of the children, they did it, and that was just the war gaming or just seeing these models.
Yeah,
for what it was. And then I saw my brother and the youngest kid, one of the kids, play the game, and it's a tabletop game. But then I figured out that you can build and paint these, and because I love my art and all that sort of stuff. And when I went through depression, I used to draw and sketch and stuff all the time. I used to be always into art. I used to create comics and characters, and just that was a way for me to shut off from the world, even as a kid, because I was interested in cartoons, comics, all that sort of stuff, different animations, from more comic stuff to just silly sort of animation that just looks a little bit more basic, even Looney Tunes or whatever, all sorts of different animation. And I just used to do my own and either draw those characters and then sometimes do my own versions or whatever, with different styles of art. And he's probably thinking about Donald Duck again. But,
it's even you says Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes.
It just something came into my head there. Remember what we said about my dad and that? My dad says, and I'm not bullshitting you, right? I can remember the words perfect. My dad said to me, when I go, I want
Yeah.
I was like, no, and that's when you say that, I clicked in mind.
But that's what we're talking about as well. We're sharing our experience, but we're also talking about nostalgia and all that sort of stuff. So it's sometimes people will hear a story and start laughing, and you're like, I'm not being funny right now. But it sparks like a memory, like there's an attachment or a memory to stuff. But yeah, basically, just to finish that story, was when I started getting depressed, I just got rid of art altogether. I couldn't do it. That passion was lost. I used to pick up a pen and a pad and just the creativity wouldn't flow, and I just used to hate what I did. Like I do a little doodle and just it's not coming and flowing how it used to. But then when I got back into Warhammer a few years ago and painting, like I've done this since I've done this as a kid and stopped about 16 and then got back into it a few years ago. But a lot of these passions we're talking about, like if you just stop doing it for years and you get back into it, it re-sparks all that nostalgia and all those old memories and all that attachment that you had for whatever it is that we're interested in. And that's what I find interesting, even if we don't have the same interests. I'll like listening to Mark just talk about his passion, or Cody when he's reacting to stuff. You can just see the enthusiasm and the passion behind it, and that translates. It doesn't need to be the exact same medium, but it translates to what you enjoy, and seeing someone else happy or enjoying whatever it is, just I get enjoyment out of that myself. So now what the fuck is Dogface on about? He's ready to get a slap on the side of the face from me. I'm going to get some talcum powder.
You're still talking about this shit.
I'm going to put on some talcum powder and I'm going to give him the biggest pimp slap that he's ever seen.
Well, there's various places you can go and look at it. There's the usual sites. Reddit, you can read about it on Reddit.
You read it? You saw it?
Punishworld.com. Maybe you should go there.
Is this that pain owl or whatever he's talking about?
Painful.
Painful.
By the way, I've looked up and it's actual real thing he was actually saying.
Oh god, I've just typed it into Google and Pornhub, X videos, Painal Tube, Reddit, dark porn. So now we know what Dogface gets into. Dark porn, Punish World, HeavyR.com, XNXX Health, Afternoon Painal, it hurt so bad I cried. There you go.
Well, hence why you hear the saying it's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, Dogface is a pain in the ass. Oh, look what Dogface said. He's like, I'm just making shit up, quotation marks. He's not into none of this. I know what I'm doing tonight. Yeah, sounds like he's digging himself a grave where only him and Painter was going to be buried for the rest of the night. Don't worry, Dogface. This isn't live. This isn't going on YouTube for everyone to see. It's all right. No. And it's not being streamed on. It's not being streamed on 4 different YouTube channels and X and Facebook and
His middle finger.
we might get some new subs. Oh, wrong sort of subs.
Yeah, that's it. We'll get some subs and maybe some DOMs.
Oh.
Oh man.
That
was a very good one, Mark.
It only hit me after I said it.
That's how my humor normally comes across. It's like I say something dumb and then I realise that it's actually funny.
G.
Yeah, what's up?
You seen the messenger chat that I sent you?
I did see a couple, and then bloody Dogface started.
Yeah,
acting like a dog face.
What do you think the name? Do you like it? What it says? That's what I'm going to say, right? It's a good one, isn't it?
Well, the whole Cherinator it has a very good vibe to it anyway, you know, like it sort of touches on it's like one of those names that you don't really need to explain the meaning behind it. Kind of a bit self-explanatory, but also it's a little bit sort of fun and light-hearted in a way as well.
No, somebody asked me.
Also, it sounds fucking mean, like I'm the fucking Cherinator. I'm gonna rush up on you and fuck you up. Like,
well, somebody asked me that one day, like, Stephen, I'm like, what? It's like, see that channel you keep going on about Cherinator? I'm like, aye. Why is it called the Cherinator? And I just looked up and I'm like, are you so bloody thick? What? I'm like, are you thick? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, hang on this. Hang on a film with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. He's like, Terminator, right? I went, aye. No, take away the term and you've got a nator. I went, right. And what am I sitting in? He's like, a power chair, a wheelchair. Right, take away the wheel and put you in a nator. He went like, oh.
So you saw the light bulb go off. It was kind of like this, right?
Yeah. And do you know my words were?
Fucking finally.
No. Cozy, thick bastard. I was like, seriously, to God, man, are you so thick? And he went like, I didn't think, did I? I was like, you retarded. Even though I don't like that word, but
Well, don't everyone talk at once.
I was just,
right.
I was just talking, having a private chat to Charinator about Dogface. I'm like, fucking Dogface, if he don't shut up, I'm gonna stick this small little wooden spoon up his bloody pee hole and rip it out of his backside. And put it in and
Oh, yeah.
If you're
Put a little
so
put a little string on it and rip it out of one end out the other.
No, all you got to say to Dogface is, "Come on, mate, let's go to the vet." Because
Yeah, just have to start whistling.
every dog you say you're going to the vet, they just our dog does.
Yeah,
They
maybe
love
we
going
should
to
say,
car rides, but the minute you mention we're going to the vet, it's like no bloody way. They don't want to go there. How would you like
I
it?
don't like the brakes on, like, oh, John,
Yeah.
or go and rattle the lead, and like, you want to go for a walk, and all of a sudden Charinator's behaviour would change like that. Charinator Dogface.
As a comedian said one day. As
Dogface says, right? No, I'm gonna go back and comment a wee bit where they said that. Where the fuck is it?
Better not be that stumped joke.
Aye,
Oh,
that one.
See,
The thing is, he wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
I know what he would do to the stump. Any stump he saw, he'd go up to it and piss on it.
Yeah. Maybe
It'd cock his leg up. Like Sol done earlier.
As it says, he wouldn't have a leg to stand on, plus he'd be hopping mud if he done it.
Yeah, exactly. Jump on the
Do
against me
notice how
train.
when I say, do you know how when I say it, I'm not laughing?
Why?
Even though I'm trying not to laugh, I'm trying to keep it this serious. I don't need that.
Why does Dogface have a picture of a naked alien anyway? I've never worked that out. He's a Dogface, but he's an alien.
Right, here,
maybe he's an alien dog.
Here comes a light bulb moment for Peter. Peter, the reason saying stump to Noya and not like this or not, and you'll be hopping mad. Hence why my name is I'm called the Charinator. I'm in a power wheelchair. I am disabled. I only have one leg.
I reckon Peter's probably seen when you've been on live before. Peter's always lurking, isn't he, Mark?
No, not always, but he's a good supporter of the channel, that's for sure.
Your channel, he just comes on here to bloody heckle me like Hecklefish.
he's still going on about.
We all need a good heckle.
Well, yeah, as Peter said, bloody Dogface put him to shame tonight. I don't think no one knows what to do with Dogface.
See that thing you sent me?
Yeah.
I can't. Give me a second. I'm gonna send you something, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Because
I come in the night and I give you pain or G, don't deny it.
Come on, Dogface. Right, so what is it?
No, I'm more into the higher intelligent, extra dimensional beings, not lower dimensional ones that come in with their long fingers and their bloody panal. Exactly, Roger. I locked the door on Dogface.
And as you can see, there's no way I could change it because that was made. The long name was made for me.
Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like that though.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of change it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
So
Three,
yeah,
I was,
imagine.
three, two.
it was like when I was trying to come up with a name for a HYPERSAPIEN TV. I've got that name used a few places, so I kind of wanted to keep that going. But also,
Right.
I was going to call it the G Spot because it's kind of funny, but also it makes sense. But then when I did search that on YouTube, there was a couple of channels called that, but also they were about like talking about sex and stuff, and obviously they're going to naturally do better. What do they say? Sex brings in the dog face to the yard, or whatever the saying is.
I thought it was six cells.
Oh well, ask Dogface. He knows about that. He might sell
I've
himself.
got a wee quiz for you. Right, for everybody, right, including Dogface, right? Now, you're not allowed to look it up, right? Now, Roger, are you listening to this? You're not allowed to look it up. You're not allowed to research anything, right?
Roger probably knows it without needing Google.
You're not allowed.
He knows
you're
everything.
Not allowed to research what I'm going to ask
Look
you,
at,
right? So
look at him. Roger knows it all. He already knows what you're talking about before you mention it.
Right.
That's why he gave you that look.
True or false?
Uh,
In Scotland,
mhm.
right? It is against the law not to wear anything under a kilt. True or false?
True.
Mark?
What's the question again?
Right, true or false? It is against the law, right, for a man to wear nothing under the kilt. Hence why you hear the saying, a true Scotsman.
Yeah, no, I believe that. Yep, true.
Right? Go there.
Yeah, I'd say true. Yeah.
Right. Dogface is asking what the question is.
He's still bloody chasing his tail from an hour and 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Dogface. No underwear underneath a kilt. That's what I'm talking about. True or false?
That'd be true.
Right.
So what's the answer?
That is true. It's against the law. See if you wear underwear under a kilt, you're breaking the law, right?
Yeah.
No. True or false? Right. True or false? Here's another one.
It's got to be true because Scottish people are known for not wearing underwear.
Right, are you ready? Right, here's a better one.
There we go.
If you turn around and say to a woman, no, if they ask to look up under your kilt, true or false? Is it true or false that you're breaking the law by saying no?
Would you say that a woman can't look up your kilt?
Yeah. Is it true or false that women can't look up a kilt?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe in certain situations. My granny was Scotch, she never wore underwear.
Right, no, right. So see if a woman asks a guy, a Scotsman, if you can look up a kilt and a Scotsman says no, true or false? That's you're breaking the law on that one. True or false?
I'm guessing they wouldn't allow women to look up the skirt.
Right. Well, do you want to know something? See if you're a Scotsman and a woman says, "Oh, let me see up what's under your kilt," and you turn around and say, "No, you are breaking the law."
You have to allow them to look under your kilt.
You say no.
Oh.
I'm not. I ain't bullshitting you.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting. In Scotland.
You people over there drink too much iron brew.
No, it's the law. If you turn around and say to a woman, "No, you're not looking up my kilt," you're breaking the law. But
Yeah,
if you think on that comes under SA, right? I'm not going to say what you know what I mean, SA, right? If we done that to a woman, if a guy done that to a woman, I'd come under the same thing, SA.
Yeah.
So
And
why
if a
should
woman
why
does it
should
to
we
a
be? Is that like, why should we say, on you go, have a look at my kilt, right? Or oh, we didn't beat it.
But the
And-
real question is: are all Scottish people drunk when they wear kilts?
Skilts.
Stilts. Oh,
Stilts?
Stilts.
No, see,
Yeah, look at,
right,
it'd actually
so
make
see,
it easier. It'd make it easier if Scottish people had stilts
Like
while
that,
they
bud.
were wearing
There's
kilts.
a law.
Right, so see when
Like Peter said.
the only time you'll ever see us is wearing kilts is when it's a wedding or a football match.
Yeah.
Or they're
When-
marching and playing the bagpipes.
When in the army, in the military, they wear kilts too.
So you're trying to say that
Yeah.
you're trying to say at weddings there's a bunch of horny women going, "Oh, let me look up your kilt," and then all the men are like, "Oh."
ooh.
I'm not
Well, it's not
Hey.
having like the family drills.
go there. Go there. Type up on Google Scottish kilt law.
Scottish kid.
Scottish kilt law.
Is this the type of stuff we're going to find on your new channel, Charanator?
No.
It
What
should
clan?
be.
What clan are you, Charinator?
You what?
What clan are you?
The Hughes clan.
I don't.
Is that because you've got a shoes?
No, Hugh, Hughes.
Hughes.
Yeah, I can't say it. I say shoes is the shoes that you wear.
G was just being funny.
Yeah. It's a tough crowd tonight, Mark.
It
I
is.
haven't laughed at anything. I've said.
Go there. What does it say about kilt laws in Scotland?
Who is entitled to wear a Scottish kilt?
Right? And then keep going and you see that it says woman, if a woman actually goes like to a guy, let me see under your kilt, right? It's against the law for you to say no.
So if you're not Scottish and you wear a kilt in Scotland, is that against the law? And also, if you were to wear a kilt in Scotland and you're not Scottish, are women allowed to look up it, or?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's
It's fucked up.
you might get a bunch of perverts like a certain vlogger that we know and be like, "I'm Scottish. Look up my skirt."
Hey, hold on, Matt. Dog face.
So you don't sound very Scottish. You sound like an Australian. Oh, and also a little bit like a woman.
What am I looking at?
Look at my skirt.
What is it? What am I looking at?
Yeah.
Have to get
Dog
your
face,
magnifying glass in there
Dog face,
too.
I'm
With extra light.
shocked.
Well,
I'm shocked.
Well, apparently Stylesy and Roger did get to have that luxury back on one of his live streams.
Actually,
Yes.
hold on. I'm going to tell you what clan I'm alright.
Stylesy, if you're still watching, maybe you could answer Mark's question.
Thanks.
And what tartan would said tourist wear? The finest of the fine.
Oh,
You have to.
Ooh! When you hear this, boys, the shoe's surname evolved from the ancient Irish name of
Irish Gaelic.
yeah, it's a kind of weird name that I cannot pronounce. It means, you ready? It means fire.
Fire.
So you're
fire.
trying to say fire crutch is what the Scottish terminology is.
No,
Especially
see for
when-
my
That's Irish terminology.
See my surname. See my. I typed in what clan does Hughes come from, right? And it evolves from the Irish name of. Actually, G, let's see if you can pronounce this right. I'll send it to you. Right?
Sparrow.
I can't pronounce my own
Sparrow.
language, let alone other
Sparrow.
stuff.
Sporran. I
Sporran.
think
Sparrow.
I spent.
Spiring.
Yeah. Well, where is it
Sporran,
located?
oh.
Just think about where it's located and what its purpose
Right here.
is.
G, yeah.
My brain's hurting.
Oh, fuck off.
Let's put the on at first, G. Rather
Come
than off.
Share it.
I know my brain's hurting.
Put it in the chat.
I'll share a Nater in the chat, shall I?
Go for it.
You
Go
should.
for it. Let's see if any of you can get us right.
I mean, I could try, but yeah, I'm just gonna
You can't tell us anyhow, Cherinator.
make myself look like a complete twat
Trust me,
waffle.
guys, you'll understand why I says the ancient Irish name of stuff art. When you see,
I'll put it on the screen for everyone.
yeah,
Cody looks like he knows it. I think you need to be. I reckon you need to be drunk and possibly really angry, infuriated at the time to pronounce it properly, because that random capital A thrown in there just for good measure, is definitely.
Oh, hold on.
That's the proper way it's written in.
Orange Gaelic. It's hurting my brain.
yeah, that's what I mean by it's ancient Irish, and when I seen that meant like stuff art.
Gaelic Irish surname that has commonly been angelicized to haze or shoes.
Yes.
Personal name Ode, which means fire.
Yes.
Is that how you say it? Is it, Charinator?
No, I just it's when
You
Peter
just
says
imagine it.
"Is it like an old car horn?"
What?
Yeah, it is like like one of those rubber ducks when you squeeze it, and it sounds quite fierce, and then all of a sudden it goes high pitch and then back to a. It's like whoop. That's what it's. I'm sure it's said like.
So my name, right, guys? My name means, and my first name Stephen. It's Greek and it means crown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a Greek, Scottish, Welsh, Irish name. Stephen's Greek, Hughes is like Welsh and Irish, as you read. So I'm a fiery Greek.
Yeah, I'm just a little.
Great Celtic Welsh person. It lives in Scotland.
Yes.
I mean, I've got connections back to the UK from what I understand, but yeah, nothing like that.
Who's your connection, Leiji?
No.
He's from around there, isn't he?
London.
Oh, he's from London. He's from London.
Yeah, he's from London, old chap. Yes.
From London.
Oh no, Mum did the family tree ages ago.
By the sea.
I think we came over. Some of us came over on the first fleet. And,
Well, actually,
Some of them.
yeah,
all Australians are.
I think we were prisoners or something like that because we stole a loaf of bread or did something.
Apparently as well, Mark. Some of us come over big-breasted women.
Cool.
But they didn't. Those sperm didn't survive making it to the egg.
You mean
There's only 7 billion winners.
I would you like to be back to see it?
Imagine that's your life, though, that you failed to, make it to the egg.
Wow.
Well, that's a couple of billion sperm, that G, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
There's only
Makes you
7
feel-
billion of us winners in the world.
When you're having a bad day, like that's just what you need to cross your mind. You're like, oh, at least I was just, at least I came from the sperm that made
Sperm
it.
that made through the wall into the egg.
Did you say made? Did you say make it on food?
No, it's the sperm that make it through the egg. But
Don't ever
sperm.
Don't ever go to Roger's house for dinner.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's have a Coke for dinner.
You had Coke for dinner.
No, it says something different.
I was wondering why he was rubbing. Wondering why he's rubbing his
It's
nose.
a couple of potatoes, a pumpkin, a steak, beef steak for dinner.
And a bit of homemade mayonnaise to top it off.
Oh, nice.
I love this. I love the steak. Beef
Cool.
steak.
Who doesn't? And what?
With curry powder on top.
The stakes are high ever since Dogface joined the chat.
Put curry powder on it. I love curry.
Russell had chicken Kievs.
Who the fuck's Russell?
Yeah, that was my question.
Bloody Dogface is on fire tonight. Maybe he's a shoes as well.
Kiev from Ukraine.
Fizz, man, I've got to be careful what I bloody eat, man. So I've got to. I'm very picky on what I eat now. So, like this morning, about back at 7, I had my breakfast, and what did I have? Bacon, cheesy omelette on a roll.
So when you say you have to watch what you eat, you just mean like as you're eating it, you just like, yeah, all right, I've watched it.
No,
Okay, I'll watch what I drink.
So, in a way, right, my big sister said to me, because of something that I've got, right,
You gotta watch what you eat.
yeah, I've got to watch what I eat because I've got a certain issue, right?
Yeah.
And trust me, it's a pain in the arse.
What you eat, yeah.
Well, don't say that around Dogface.
Yeah, he might enjoy it.
Well, what it is, right?
He loves
right,
his pain.
you know what IBS is, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
IBS.
Mental health service thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, IBS is
Yeah.
means irritable bowel.
Yeah.
Hence why I say it's a pain in the arse, right? So, see, like cheese and all that stuff. I can't have anything with cheese, right?
Oh,
Because
Can't have anything with dairy.
Aye, dairy stuff and that. I can't eat anything with potatoes or chips. But my big sister said to me, have what you like. I know it's going to give you, it's going to irritate your stomach, but eat it and deal with consequences. So, Mark, you know what? Bugger it.
So you can't have anything with starch and dairy.
Aye, it's stuff because I used to eat hundreds of things. So I had, what did I have? I sausage and cheese omelette roll as well, and a bacon in it, and a steak. I love the wee Greg's steak bake. With a wee fruit pot.
For all you uncivilized Australian folk, Greg's is a bakery chain in the UK that sells sausage rolls and various other pastries.
A steak bake.
I'm still working that out.
These Australians, once you explain stuff to them, they understand. Especially when you talk about a meat pie, it sure makes their whiskers sprout a bit. Look at Cody. Looks like he's ready to put some dead
I'm too busy
horses.
translating.
Yeah, Roger's trying to work it all out.
I'll translate what
They'll
the,
put a bit of dead horse in a
they're
meat
saying,
pie
that's all.
if you give them an opportunity.
So, Tyrannoda, do you eat haggis?
Aye,
Mark's asking the real questions.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
You like a bit of
Right, so-
sheep's
I
Yeah.
can
blood.
haggis, eh?
Right, only thing
Same
that
something, put all meat in it.
Nothing
Yeah,
like
so
a bit of
see-
sheep's lung in the morning.
yeah, so see if I had haggis, nips, and tatties, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I love how he says tatties.
Put all
Yeah,
the
that
meat
is-
in your sheep's
I thought
stomach.
you
I don't
said
do it.
patties.
Tatties is potatoes. Over here, right? That's what we call it. Haggis, nips, and tatties, right?
Isn't that what you call women's breasts?
No, that's tatas. That's
Oh,
what the
fellas,
called
haggis.
tatas,
You got some nice tatties on you.
right?
Cool.
No,
Might actually try and use that and see what a woman.
right,
See, I
so
normally say dumb shit like that.
Oh,
and they
here we
never know
go.
what-
folks say dog face, don't start. So yeah,
What's that?
but
What's that?
see with the
What
see
does
with
this
the
say?
so with the haggis, nips, and tatties, the potatoes, I can't. I'll not eat. I'll leave them aside.
I knew that door was going to open.
Roger, Noah,
Roger's door, he closes it, but it never. He needs to put like a wedge in front of it, but he still poor old Roger still tries to close it. And I'm like, wait
Yeah,
a
so-
second, it was actually closed. I'm like, and then just slowly.
yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mark. So that's why I can't. I want to leave the potatoes aside
Oh,
because of my BS.
Peter's like, don't ask about tatty tots.
But I also, do you know what's good? Want me to tell you what else is good? Black pudding and
Oh, come on, I'm British. I know all about the black pudding. I'm British and I'm English and Irish, so I know all about, you know. And Cody, I'm not talking about BBC when I say black pudding.
Gee, hold on a minute here. How can you be English and Irish at the same time, man? Come on, that's taking a wee bit too far.
Well, you know, an Irish person and an English person, they put their genitals together and rubbed it until.
Oh, come on.
Oh, goodness
Hey,
sake.
gee, you make like the Yorkshire pudding.
I do like a bit of Yorkshire. I like the tea. Shout out to all the Yorkshire ladies and gentlemen out there.
You Yorkshire tea, little chap.
Nickname my mother.
Ooh.
Gee, have you ever tasted the white black pudding?
I have. It's fucking delicious.
I've never tasted that. I want
Haven't
to
you?
try it.
I'm going to rub it in my face.
Are you a real Scottish person?
Aye. I'm a real Scot. Come on the hell. What's it we are talking to you?
I love it. I love when he gets fired
Yeah,
up. He's
love
even
it.
more. When he gets fired up, he's even more Scottish.
I can understand him better when he's fired up.
Yeah, like the pronunciation and the clarity of the Scottishness comes out.
Yeah.
Gotta learn this,
That's-
don't you?
You never
it's
take
kinda
a
like-
life, but you never take a
It's kind of
freedom.
like me. Like some people don't know I'm like English or whatever, but I reckon if I get fired up, all of a sudden, just the language, the Australianness goes out the window, which is kind of interesting because most Australians do sound a bit aggressive.
Gee,
Listen to
here's
Roger.
one for you.
Yeah. Come on, I'll fight you.
Right. Gee, do an Irish accent.
I can't do Irish accents. Not when I
Come on.
Ooh.
not when I got a dry mouth like this. It sound like an old sound like some old bird with a fag in her mouth.
Go on. Gee, listen. Go on. You know you can do it. Go on.
Sorry. Going. Well, we're all going, are we?
That's actually one
Oh,
way
yeah.
because it's my mum's side that's Irish and her mum's side, and her bloody my great aunt or whatever, her aunt used to say that all the time. I'll go on with you.
I'm
thought I'm on it.
If you do something a little bit crazy, it's like, oh, go on with you. Get out of here. Go on with you.
Yeah. Get out of here. But what's
Top
everything
of the morning to you. Top of the morning.
To be sure.
To be sure.
G from London. Yeah, that's the one.
That's what
Maybe
it's
we should-
London.
Maybe we should change that to the saying, Cody. G from London instead of Lee G. Because
Yeah.
I actually am from London. So,
Oh, nice.
Ew, gee,
Well, it's
you
not-
English person. Ugh.
yeah, why do you think I
Well,
bloody
from
sit here
Wolverhampton.
and why do you think I sit here and drink tea so much?
Gee, guess what I say?
What's that?
Morning, Scots. Morning, Scots.
Good Scots.
What's that fuzzy noise?
Good Scots.
It's Mark Snowden.
Right.
Cody's doing some dodgy stuff there. He's communicated with communicated with another life form.
Hey, talking to a Ouija board. Ouija board.
That's you, isn't it, Roger? When you go into that back room, you just sacrifice a few goats and
What room? My bedroom? Which is the front of the house, or in the kitchen, the back of the house?
I don't
He's
know.
got his freezer. He's got his freezer in there.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know where you keep your bloody Ouija
Freezer,
board.
fridge, fridge and bottle.
You did say that you have a few other freezers laying around your house, so yeah, that's
Only
where all
one
the
other one
goats
in the
are.
bedroom because this kitchen's too small to fit another one in.
Is that where you keep the goats? A real Englishman would use Royal Dalton Chinese, not a bat mug. Well, I have nothing to do with royals, thank you very much. I'm not into pedophilia.
Gee, you know what this wee tune is?
What's that?
What for? Do you know what tune it is?
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
Do you know what tune it is?
Roger knows what it was. It fired him up.
Was it on-
He's still going. Then
It
you have.
was a flavour of Scotland.
Oh.
Not like English anthem. Gee, you tell Scottish don't like English.
Yeah, I wondered why you was treating me different than these lovely Australian blokes.
They're not going to say that anthem as us. Well, actually, the day. Don't worry.
Well, I'm an English Scot.
Don't worry, Cherinator. I hate most English people as well. Fucking.
Well, I'm 3/4 British and 1/4 Scottish because my grandmother's Scottish from the Isle of Skye.
Fucking
Isle of
triggers me every time an English person posts a Chinese meal and it has fucking chips and curry sauce on it. I'm like, oh, like that ain't
All
fucking
Southern
Chinese. Like, what sort of Chinese has curry sauce on it?
I
Yeah.
know.
You need to toughen up and work on the sundays.
But yeah, if we get back into my Britishness will get sparked up if we get back into black pudding again.
Oh, Blackburn.
Oh yeah, you need to try white pudding. It's fucking awesome. Nothing like black
Awesome
pudding,
as
though,
what?
but it's
That's what?
as awesome as
Water and wine. 10 water and wine.
as awesome as muffin tits or whatever.
Oh, here we go.
Mukbangs.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
fuck's sake.
Mark's true calling is mukbangs. It would be called Mark's mukbangs, and he would go and get muffins and put them in front of his nipples like that and shake them, and then all of a sudden have a bite of
My
them.
milkshakes bring the boys to the yards, and that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
Then
And
yours.
then he has a bite as he's singing it. Better than yours.
Oh my god.
I want to hear from Roger. Well, you just did there, Dogface. He just sung you a song. Mark.
Oh, there we go.
Bangs.
Mark Bangs, yeah.
A Chinese meal doesn't have chips with it. See,
Yeah.
Styles is coming in with the.
There we go.
Sweet and sour pork and sweet and sour everything.
Ooh.
I said it on Facebook the other day. I was hoping people would. I said, British people fucking ruin Chinese. They don't have a clue what Chinese food is. I was hoping someone would get fired up because then they would be like, "Fuck you!" I'm like, I'm English.
My favorite Chinese meal is mixed meat chow mein.
I will say,
England.
just
Conquer the worlds of spices. Don't have it in their meals.
England.
Disappointing.
England, you know, fish, chips, cup of tea, Mary Poppins, bad weather. Yes, fucking England. I'll be back.
Two types of fish and chips and cafes in town here.
But actually, in a way, who does the best fish and chips? Scotland or England?
Both. No.
Fucking England.
Scotland does.
Watch your mouth, G.
Both. I got both.
England.
So it's be both.
England without the fucking, well, depending on how cold it is.
I wouldn't have a fucking clue.
Okay, London and Edinburgh.
Gee, you think on it though, right? See in Scotland, Peter Heath is up near Aberdeen, right? And that's a fishing. But Jesus Christ, man! You think on it? The fish comes off the boat, gets done all that stuff, and goes straight to the shop. Making catch that day. Hell yeah! But you wouldn't catch me eating fish.
I know, that's salty. British people like the vinegar on the fish and chips. I like chicken salt.
Oh no!
Get it over me too well, said later.
Got to have tartar sauce on your fish.
Salt and vinegar. Oh no! You can stick that with the sunburn thing.
The silence is deafening. As I listen so intently.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the silence is deafening. I wonder why I was going deaf. But I know I'm deaf.
Who's got the chips?
Eat the chip.
Eat the chip. Cody.
Eat the chips.
Come on, Cody. Share them around there.
I haven't got chips. I got ice cream.
Oh, El Maxibon.
Yeah, a mint Maxibon.
Ooh.
Oh, goddamn, so good.
Let's see if everyone's on TV.
Cody?
My TV.
Oh, here I am. I'm back.
Yeah.
I spaced
Guys,
out.
I'll be in the chat, but I'll be back soon, right?
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, what? I haven't got enough for everyone.
A bit hard. If we had teleportation, Pete, we could pass it around. There we go. We're getting some AMSR from Roger.
Oh, jeez. G. What?
Hey.
Aaron Otis in.
Hey.
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 Yeah, so what temperature is it up there for you, Cody?
However, well, at the moment it says it's 6.7.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah, at 10:30 it says it is. Yeah, it feels like 4.2.
It's like 10 degrees where
Yeah.
I am. I'll be looking forward to crawling into bed soon.
Yep.
Yeah,
How hot's my finger area?
11 degrees. Yeah,
Oh,
Roger,
yeah.
what have you got going on?
Lucky you, Mark.
Yeah. Peter'd be like 20 degrees.
Right.
What's the temp, mate?
Mine's about 2 degrees.
Ooh. Cootamundra, yeah.
Yeah,
Geelong.
2 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10:40 p.m. here for me. Cherinator. Be the same for G as well.
Mine's 10 past 11, same as Mark. 10 past 11.
14 degrees. Oh, that's a beautiful summer's day for you, Cherinator. All you guys will be getting down to the pebble beaches and getting their shirts off.
Pebble beaches like that.
Oh, water.
How's the old nice warm summer day going, Cherinator, anyhow?
Well, actually, at daytime is nice here.
Gee, Cherinator has an Aussie accent all of a sudden.
It's meant to warm up a little bit next week, like 26 by Thursday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well,
that'd be beautiful.
We're getting the top of 23.
Ooh, that's nice.
In the sun, it's really nice. So, what are you doing, baby girl? Yeah, do you need to go out? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? The girl. Hey? Yeah, she's looking at me.
Yeah.
Oh, I can take her out. The dog. Almost time for a walk. Hello. I just had a bunny rabbit come in and wave to me. Teddy bear, sorry. It's a teddy bear. Yeah. Oh, she's a coming. Oh, she's got to do the downward dog. Funny, she's a fairly large dog. She's a Labrador crossed with an Akita, which is a Japanese hunting dog. And as she gets off the lounge or the chair, she'll often do a stretch out and down and do the old downward dog. And yeah.
Well, at least where you are, Paul, you don't have to put up some of their freaking cold breeze from the snowy mountains and the blue mountains too much, gee, Solzy. Both those areas tend to snow.
You know, as cold as it is for us at the moment, right? Righto, Chair. Where's the cheese? Oh, Peter Russell Clark. As I was saying, as cold as it is for us right now, in a few weeks' time, seriously, in about 6 weeks, it's going to start warming up again for us. We'll start getting into that period. It's only cold because there's no cloud cover, and all the heat is escaping. So it's all relative. When does it start getting hot for you, Cody?
Usually like mid to late October, it starts getting hot again, like probably near 40 degrees.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A bit similar where I'm living, Cody. A little bit later here. Usually gets about late October, gets to the 30s, and usually near Christmas. Usually about Christmas time, or what you'll call Christmas. Like December, usually get to 40, 40 degrees Celsius, that is. 100 degrees,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go before we do. I do, Cody, because you live up north of Australia, and I live.
Yeah, but don't forget,
rural New South Wales.
Don't forget, Roger, we're all acclimatised to our particular.
Here we go.
Almonds, lollies,
biscuit.
Almonds.
Yeah, biscuit. Biscuit.
G gave me one of those when I was there.
Ooh, you're lucky.
Yeah. 42. Wow.
42.
Degrees Celsius. There's been over 100 degrees, about 100, 102, 3, 4, 5 degrees.
Pardon me. Jesus.
Well, haven't heard from Mrs. Austin as late. Has anybody heard how they're going? Are they on the move?
Nothing for a while from them.
Yeah, same here.
Court case.
Haven't heard from her, but I know that she did react to a couple of my posts. So she's still around, I guess. But
yeah,
I guess a lot going on. If
it's just a court case.
If she hasn't touched base for a while, I guess there's a lot happening for her.
Yeah, they were also looking at moving house too, so they're probably getting ready to do that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I believe they were packing up on one of their live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving away from the way they're living. Yeah.
Well, if she does watch this, all the best to them. And it sounds like finally stuff's
and husband,
happening for her and her family that's they've been wanting for the last year or two. Probably even longer.
Yeah, they actually won the court case against a former ex-husband or something. Mrs. Austin did.
Oh, good, nice.
Her and her current husband moving house and stuff. Yeah, she got the custody of the kids from her ex-husband. Now her and the current partner moving house. Yeah, that's all I know.
Well, if someone's not capable to stepping up and doing the right by their kids, then
Yeah, apparently her ex-husband court took all that. But what done?
I was just going to say, I haven't even seen Ryan do any live streams on his channel.
Yeah,
Elk Creek Farms.
I'm guessing if they're packing up, they might have got rid of the Wi-Fi, and then obviously they might have data on their phones or whatever. Is why she might still be able to.
Yeah. Oh well.
React to stuff.
We're still thinking of them, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
I'm sure. I know that I guess we'll be some of the first people to probably hear what's happening before people in the chat.
Yeah, because I know she's I know Hope so. Her and her husband and a kid family and that. Yeah.
I know she's been doing a lot with her graphics and stuff though.
Yeah, that's I've seen that happen quite a bit. That's pretty awesome.
She's been doing a lot of layouts and just different stuff with her graphics and her business. I mean, most of my stuff is just playing around with the editing app I use, and I just have a few different. I've started to kind of use the similar fonts on, like Funkin' Hungry. Over time, I've used a few different fonts, but every time I kind of reach a different milestone, or I've just wanted to change the look of the channel and the pictures and stuff a bit, I'll change it to a different font.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of grown and changed over time. It's been fairly similar, but when it comes up with the rating and stuff, I've changed it slowly over time and just colors. Just it's just kind of in a way, I guess, as I'm improving, it's kind of like a bit of a milestone or change it so I can kind of look back and some of the different fonts and colors represent kind of, a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to Mrs. Austin, Ryan, and her kids. As Stylesy is saying, and Mark, Cody, Roger, myself.
Yeah.
Well, they're old dog lips. I have shown this a couple of times. Just for Dogface, I'll show this. That character's been around for quite some time, and this was a little. This was a little different courses I've done, different art courses and stuff. So this was obviously like clay, so we had to come up with different stuff with clay. But yeah, it's a little bit dusty, and the head was on a toothpick, and it was able to kind of bobble like a bobblehead at the time, but the toothpick's broken now. If you go back to the very old cringy Funkin' Hungry, I did have the logo as my drawn version of that, which I did in an art class, which was me drawing that statue, but on a piece of canvas, and then I ended up painting it. And then eventually, because I do more painting and sketching and stuff, I don't really do digital stuff. I ended up getting someone else to do the digital, the logo, so I could use it on just a little bit more polished. I'm more of a sketch artist and stuff like that. But yeah, that character's grown over time, and I have wanted to do children's books with that character as well, which I probably should start this year because it's been a few years since I wanted to do it.
And yeah, Katie, my brother, when you spoke to him about a month ago, Katie, he said that you were very much a chill guy, very a good guy and a very chill guy too. That's what my brother said.
Yeah.
After he spoke to you briefly about a month ago, he said you're a chill guy and he's never spoken to you before.
Yeah.
Sort of fun around to meet him in that. He said you're a very chill guy, very nice guy, very nice person and stuff.
Yeah.
The only reason he's wearing glasses, he wears glasses when he's not doing martial arts or videos. For videos, martial arts wears contacts. Lenses and that.
Yeah.
He's almost, he's very short-sighted in his left eye. Robert Firefox is. It's almost.
Yeah.
His sight is almost gone in his left eye.
Oh, damn.
Right eye is all right, but his left eye you can't see far with it. Like if he took his glasses off and you want to see him in his left eye, you see G, Mark, and you as blurs. You see G as a green blob, Mark as a red blob, and you as a multicolour blob.
Oh, apparently, Dogface, what he was saying earlier on, he sees me as a green blob as well.
That's with his left eye. Right eye is all right. He's got normal sight in it. He has to wear strong glasses for his left eye in that. I mean, me does martial arts in that because we're in the same club. We're in the same martial arts club. We do both karate, Muay Thai, and jiu-jitsu in that. Yes, he wear contact lenses for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Mark's asleep. No.
No, he was just.
Ah,
I think he was just unplugging himself from the Matrix for a bit.
I think so. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, so isn't that what Neo does?
Yeah.
Yeah, considering the old Mr. Shed Talk himself wants to snooze, we'll wrap it up in about 10 minutes. We'll go to.
Keep going.
Oh,
Roger
wants
4, 5, 6 hours.
wants to go all night. Don't worry, Roger. I'll grab a bottle of drink one night, and we'll go to the cows come home, or whatever they say. We'll have one of our long streams. Maybe
comes home.
I didn't even realise I was dozing off then. I was just listening to the sultry tones of the panel here, and it just drifted.
Yeah, apparently I put people to sleep when I talk. I don't know why. Apparently I have that effect on people.
Yeah, Peter, that's what I'm doing. Checking my eyelids for leaks, just in case there is any.
Director Stylesy has knuckled down, and he's told us that 10 minutes wrap-up time, boys. So we have to do what the old director says.
Yeah.
But I'll give Roger a heads up, and Cody a heads up, and if we all want to have a bit of a drink session late one night, we can. And then I'll get a little bit. Everyone thought Dogface was wild tonight. If I get a few more drinks in me, and I go from the tea to the brew, I'm sure Dogface will even blush. Have you ever seen a dog blush? Well, you will that night.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all good. But, I got the blankie out on the couch. I have a few more hours left in me. Well, you just have to watch.
Wow.
You just have to watch some Painel for the next few hours, Dogface.
Oh, fuck's sake. Him and his bloody Painel.
He'll be watching that till, all of a sudden he'll hear the birds chirp and he'll say, "Oh, this is that early already." All right, before we wrap it up, does anyone want to say anything to the people? Go the people. Well, Cody said it all.
That's all right.
I think what Cody said is watch Cody, the Aussie Alistair fan Brony on Wednesdays. I do live streams and live reactions. Come over and watch me. I believe it's kind of like is his version of
Wookiee.
Chewbacca. It's
Wookiee talk. Wookiee talk.
Even though Cody's never watched Star Wars, but apparently he knows how to speak Wookiee.
Yeah.
All right, I'll plug myself.
Oh.
Mark's ready for bed when he's about to get the plugs out.
Goodness sake.
You can catch me over on Mark Shed Talk on Tuesday night, isn't it? Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. I don't know whether I'm going to do 7:30 or 8 o'clock start. I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yep.
And I'll talk. That's where I get all nerdy and talk about steamrollers and all that sort of wonderful stuff. I should hopefully I'll be doing something on the lathe tonight, Tuesday night. Actually, no, I will find something to do on the lathe. Bit of machining, bit of live machining, bit of entertainment there.
So we use steampunky train enthusiasts out there. Go and check out Mark Shed Talk before he passes out.
That's it. Thank you very much, G, for allowing me to come on here and fall asleep and plug myself at the same time.
Oh, that's all right. You won't be the first person who fell asleep to me speaking. You won't be the last. We're about to wrap up and head off. Charanator, do you want to tell anyone about where to check you out, or if you want to say anything whatever.
Yeah,
Before we cut off.
if you want to check out my channel, then click on my name and go and check it out.
Nice.
I would put in
Oh,
the
fuck's
chat.
sake. Dogface.
Give me actually hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, I'll put that in. I'll drop it like and
I'll have
Cool.
to add. I'll have to add. I don't believe I have Cherinator, but if you want to check out any of these channels, if you go to HYPERSAPIEN TV, the homepage, scroll down. I have everyone's channel in the other channels subscription pile. So if you ever want to find anyone that's on this stream, you can go there. All the channels are there. I will add Cherinator in the group there, so everyone's easy to find. And
short of 450.
And take it
No,
away,
440
Mr. Roger the
for-
Pirate.
On 443, and also good to subscribe to Robert Fife, a little younger half brother, 11 years old, 11 years younger, dude. 11 years younger than me. 191 and 180.
Oh,
If you got 467, I know he's planning. It's thinking of planning a live stream for his 500 subscriber special, which is 33 subs away. That's what he told me at the moment. But yeah, if you subscribe to
here we go.
Cody,
yeah.
this legend here called Cody, Pumpkin Hungry or Gina Hop Sapien. This legend here looks like got decapitated by Cherinator. Cherinator, your legend.
Oh, for goodness.
Gee, you got beheaded too, Cody. Gee.
Ow.
Oh, Mark's got some very lovely PJs on.
Oh yeah.
What?
Bit of the old fat action.
That's a white sock.
Bit of the old Vader action. Oh,
There we
wasn't the
go.
right one.
Discord.
There we go.
Peter's put his Discord up. If you're into Discord, jump on Peter's Discord.
And subscribe to me and my brother, Funk and Hungry, and G Hop Sophie, whatever. King Cody, King G, King Cherinator, King Mark, and King Cody. I guess that's the person he's on here, and King Robert Pop.
And the royal prawn that's on the screen.
Yeah, sub to Roger too.
Yeah, this little royal prawn here, this little guy, that little guy.
You point to yourself. G pointed to himself. G pointed to himself.
Oh, Dogface, you should have a.
I don't know. You can
You should have a
he pointed to himself.
So, okay, we'll bring us all back onto the screen. So the final opinion of the night was Dogface doesn't have a dick sword, but he does have a lipstick. So
a dipstick.
So to all you ladies out there, if you're looking for a new brand of lipstick, go and check out Dogface. Because Dogface has been the real MVP of tonight. Shout out to Dogface for throwing this stream off from being whatever it was. Mr. Cheese Spirit
Scottish players to the stream.
Mr. Smegma, Mr. Dick Dog Face, Dick Sword.
Dick Dog Face.
Take care, everyone. And yeah, I want to just say I appreciate Mark, Roger, Cody, Cherinator all being on HYPERSAPIEN TV tonight. It's been lovely to see you all. Besides Dogface, he can get fucked. But besides
fuck that bloke.
Appreciate you having us on, G.
But besides Dogface, we'll see you all soon. And we really love you, Dogface.
Hmm.
Timing was
changed.
we love him. Even though we take him out of him.
Oh, and also we have to say shout out to Peter because he looks like he might get upset and triggered if we don't mention him. And Stylesy, appreciate you always, Director Stylesy. We'll see you all next time.